If you like the space and learn about its curiosities, consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the video. Imagine drifting through the vast silence of space, where the unknown reigns supreme and the unimaginable becomes a part of the daily scientific pursuit. For the next few hours, let's embark on a journey across galaxies, delve into stellar phenomena, and explore the mind-bending mysteries of the cosmos. This journey is not just about what we know, but also about what remains an enigma. Like what would happen if the very fabric of space itself broke? Scientists understand space as more than emptiness. It's a complex, dynamic fabric defined by the interaction of energy, matter, and even time itself. This invisible matrix, known as space-time, behaves like a flexible sheet that bends under the weight of massive objects, giving us what we perceive as gravity. But could this seemingly resilient fabric have a breaking point? And if so, what would that mean for the universe? Astrophysicists suggest that under certain extreme conditions, space-time could, in theory, tear apart. The idea might seem straight out of science fiction, yet the laws of physics, especially those dealing with quantum mechanics and relativity, don't entirely rule it out. This leads us to concepts like wormholes, black holes, and even theories of parallel universes. If space did break, the event might open a pathway to new realms or lead to the birth of entirely new universes, a concept both thrilling and terrifying. The notion of space breaking introduces another profound question. What's beyond our universe? If space-time could tear or rupture, would it reveal other dimensions or realities layered atop our own? Physicists have proposed that our universe might be one of many, like bubbles in a cosmic foam, each universe separated by thin walls of space-time. In this case, a rupture might let these universes interact, creating phenomena far beyond our understanding. In the vastness of space, we find entities that push the limits of our knowledge, black holes being the most notorious among them. When a massive star collapses, it creates a gravitational pull so intense that not even light can escape. Black holes warp space-time to its extremes, leading scientists to speculate that if anything could break space, it might be the immense forces at the core of these cosmic giants. Some theories even propose that the center of a black hole, known as a singularity, might act as a tear or bridge in the fabric of space, potentially leading to other dimensions. Moreover, wormholes, hypothetical tunnels in space-time, represent another possibility of space breaking to connect distant points. If real, they could provide shortcuts through space and time, though their stability remains uncertain. Wormholes might open up for brief moments before collapsing, but if they held, they could theoretically allow interstellar or even intergalactic travel. The physics is daunting, and the energy required to sustain such a passage would be beyond our current capabilities. But the idea lingers, sparking our imagination of cosmic travel far beyond traditional means. Then, there's dark matter and dark energy, substances we cannot see or touch, but whose effects are undeniably present. Dark energy, in particular, is theorized to be responsible for the accelerated expansion of the universe. But what if dark energy's relentless push were too much for space-time to handle? Could this constant expansion stretch the universe to its breaking point, leaving us with a torn cosmos, pieces of the universe drifting apart with no hope of return? This cataclysmic end, known as the Big Rip, is one of many theories about the universe's fate. Now, let's imagine how this cosmic disruption would affect us. Space breaking isn't merely a theoretical concern for distant galaxies. It's something that could affect the very fundamentals of existence. If space-time were to rupture, the forces holding atoms together could dissolve, leading to a cascade of atomic breakdowns. Molecules, planets, and even stars could disintegrate, unable to withstand the instability. Gravity, as we know it, would no longer apply, causing celestial bodies to drift away or collide chaotically. The vast and incomprehensible nature of space holds secrets that science is only beginning to understand. But as we uncover more, we're reminded of just how much we don't know and may never know. This paradox, that we are both surrounded by endless possibilities, yet confined by our limited perspective, gives space its mystique. Every discovery opens doors to more questions, and every answer seems to lead us further into the unknown. As we continue exploring, we encounter phenomena that seem to defy explanation, like quasars and neutron stars, each offering a glimpse into the extreme conditions of the universe. Quasars, for instance, are intensely luminous objects found in the far reaches of the cosmos. Powered by supermassive black holes, they emit more energy than entire galaxies. Their incredible brightness allows us to peer deep into the early universe, giving us snapshots of its infancy. Yet, despite their brilliance, they remain shrouded in mystery, a reminder of the countless unknowns lurking in the universe. Neutron stars, on the other hand, are the remnants of massive stars that have exploded in supernovae. These incredibly dense objects pack a sun's worth of mass into a city-sized sphere. In their depths, atomic particles are crushed to their limits, forming a state of matter unlike anything we experience on Earth. Neutron stars offer insight into the fundamental nature of matter, pushing our understanding of physics to the edge. Then there's the ever-puzzling notion of time itself. Time, as we perceive it, flows in one direction, from past to present to future. But in the realm of physics, particularly within the context of relativity, time is more fluid. Gravity can slow it, and high speeds can distort it, leading to phenomena like time dilation. In black holes, for instance, time appears to come to a halt, creating what some describe as a frozen moment in spacetime. The idea that time could warp or even break in extreme cosmic events raises questions about the very nature of reality. The enigma of space breaking may forever remain in the realm of theory, an idea born out of our innate curiosity and desire to push beyond known limits. As we continue our voyage into these profound cosmic mysteries, let's take a deeper dive into the potential consequences if space could indeed break. Beyond theoretical concepts and mathematical predictions, the question arises: how would this affect the very structure of the universe? And what would be left in the aftermath? Would entire galaxies vanish? Or could new dimensions emerge from the remnants? The answers lie not only in the physics of space, but also in the strange, elusive rules governing the universe at its smallest scales. At the forefront of these ideas are quantum mechanics and general relativity, two pillars of modern physics that describe very different worlds: the infinitesimal scale of particles and the vast scale of cosmic objects. On the quantum level, particles behave in ways that defy classical intuition, blinking in and out of existence, or appearing to be in multiple places at once. This peculiar behavior hints that space may not be as continuous as it seems, but instead composed of tiny, indivisible units, a theory known as quantum foam. If space is indeed made up of such minuscule fragments, then a break might happen at this fundamental level, manifesting as a tear in the quantum foam. This tear would create a chaotic landscape, with particles and forces behaving in erratic and unpredictable ways, giving rise to phenomena completely outside our current understanding. Meanwhile, relativity tells us that massive objects warp the space around them, creating the force we perceive as gravity. If space were to break, it might disrupt this delicate balance, altering the gravitational bonds that keep galaxies, solar systems, and planets intact. Such an event could potentially unbind entire galaxies, scattering their stars and planets into isolated voids, each drifting aimlessly without gravitational pull. This hypothetical scenario is both fascinating and chilling, suggesting a cosmic reshuffling, where the familiar structures of the universe are transformed into a strange, disjointed expanse. In contemplating these possibilities, we encounter an intriguing notion. What if a break in space were not destructive but creative? Some physicists propose that space might break in ways that allow for the birth of new universes. In this model, the rupture of space-time in one universe could act as a Big Bang in another, igniting a new realm with its own unique physical laws and constants. This concept aligns with theories of the multiverse, suggesting that our universe may be just one among countless others, each springing into existence through a break in the fabric of space. But how could we ever observe such an event? This is where the concept of cosmic background radiation, a faint glow left over from the Big Bang, comes into play. Scientists study this radiation for signs of anomalies or patterns that might hint at the influence of other universes. If space could break and connect our universe to another, we might detect evidence in the form of gravitational waves or unusual fluctuations in this background radiation. These signs, though subtle, could point to the presence of other dimensions or alternate realities, revealing that our universe is part of a much grander cosmic tapestry. Our understanding of space as a boundless continuum is continually challenged by discoveries that reveal its complexity and fragility. Consider gravitational waves, ripples in space-time caused by massive cosmic events like the collision of black holes. These waves offer a glimpse into the dynamic nature of space, showing that it can stretch, compress, and, theoretically, even tear. The detection of these waves has opened up a new realm of astronomy, allowing us to hear cosmic events that were previously invisible. Yet the possibility remains that an exceptionally powerful event could do more than ripple space. It could fracture it, creating a cascade of cosmic effects that echo throughout the universe. Such a scenario introduces a profound question about the nature of reality. If space breaks, does time break as well? Time, after all, is intricately woven with space, forming the four-dimensional structure of space-time. Physicists suggest that under extreme conditions, time might not just slow down or speed up as Einstein proposed, but could potentially cease to exist altogether in certain regions. This breakdown of time would create zones in the universe where the past, present, and future lose meaning, leading to a realm beyond human comprehension. As we explore these concepts, we're reminded that space is filled with anomalies that already challenge our understanding, like dark energy, a mysterious force driving the accelerated expansion of the universe. Some scientists speculate that if dark energy grows stronger over time, it could eventually overcome all other forces, causing galaxies, stars, and even atoms to disintegrate in what is known as the Big Rip. This scenario implies that the universe's expansion might one day reach a point where space-time itself shreds apart, creating a final cosmic breakdown. Now let's journey to the distant realms of our own galaxy to consider another mind-bending possibility: cosmic strings. These hypothetical objects, believed to have formed in the early universe, are incredibly dense, with gravitational fields so intense that they could warp space around them. If cosmic strings exist and were to intersect, they might create a violent disruption in the fabric of space-time, leading to phenomena that could be detected from Earth. These strings would slice through space-time like knives, creating rifts that could potentially reveal hidden layers of the universe or even act as portals to other regions of space. This brings us to the idea of space-time foam, a theoretical state where quantum fluctuations create tiny, temporary distortions in space-time. At incredibly small scales, these fluctuations might resemble bubbles, popping in and out of existence and giving rise to brief pockets where the normal rules of physics don't apply. If these fluctuations could be magnified, perhaps by immense gravitational forces, they might generate larger distortions, essentially small breaks in space where time and matter behave unpredictably. This chaotic foam could serve as a testing ground for future theories, providing a glimpse into the fundamental nature of reality. At the edge of theoretical physics lies the concept of brains, multidimensional objects proposed in string theory. Our universe might exist on one of these brains, floating within a higher dimensional space. If these brains were to collide or drift apart, the resulting disturbance could manifest as a tear in space-time, potentially leading to a cascade of cosmic events. This collision of brains might even be the origin of the Big Bang itself, suggesting that the beginning of our universe was a consequence of a rupture in a higher dimensional space. Considering the potential of space to break challenges our perception of existence, prompting us to question what lies beyond the observable universe. Could there be regions where the very laws of physics differ from our own, or where the fabric of reality takes on entirely new forms. As we continue to probe these questions, each discovery redefines our place in the cosmos, reminding us that the universe is a place of infinite wonder and endless possibility. In our search for answers, the prospect of space breaking compels us to push the boundaries of knowledge. The idea that space could rupture, distort, or reshape in ways beyond our current understanding serves as a powerful reminder of the mystery that surrounds us. As we journey deeper into the universe, we carry with us an insatiable curiosity, a drive to explore not just the stars and galaxies, but the very nature of reality itself. As we continue exploring these profound cosmic mysteries, we are led to one of the most mind-boggling possibilities: the existence of a multiverse. If space can indeed break in certain scenarios, then it might act as a gateway to other universes, each with its own unique set of physical laws and realities. Imagine a place where gravity behaves differently, or where time flows in reverse. The idea that our universe is just one among countless others is not only captivating, but could also be an essential piece in the puzzle of space's potential to tear or rupture. One of the most intriguing aspects of the multiverse theory is that it could explain certain cosmic coincidences that seem almost too perfect. For instance, the specific conditions that allow life to exist on Earth, like the precise balance of forces in atoms or the fine-tuned rate of cosmic expansion, might be a result of selection. In this view, countless universes exist with different parameters, but only in a few do conditions align for complexity and life to arise. If a break in space could connect these universes, we might find ourselves witnessing phenomena or entities that defy everything we understand, challenging the notion of a singular reality. However, verifying the existence of other universes is extraordinarily difficult. One possible method involves the detection of unusual gravitational waves or quantum effects that could indicate interactions with alternate realities. Imagine discovering ripples in the cosmic background radiation that reveal a shadow or an imprint left by another universe brushing against ours. These signatures in the fabric of space might offer a glimpse into realms where the laws of physics we know are merely one option among many. Back in our universe, the concept of space breaking extends to the mysterious forces shaping cosmic evolution. Black holes, in particular, are key players in this narrative. When stars collapse into black holes, they reach such extreme densities that they create singularities, points where the known laws of physics seem to collapse. Inside a singularity, our understanding of space and time ceases to function. This could be a form of a spatial break, where space-time itself is twisted to such a degree that it could potentially link to another universe or dimension. Singularities might act as cosmic pressure points, where space, under extreme conditions, warps or even tears open. Another profound concept arises when considering the notion of time travel. If a break in space-time occurred, could it open pathways that allow time to bend back on itself, creating closed loops? Some theories suggest that wormholes, hypothetical shortcuts through space-time, could offer a route through both space and time. If space could break in a controlled way, perhaps through immense energy manipulation, it might form a stable wormhole, providing a bridge not only across vast cosmic distances, but also across eras in time. This possibility invites speculation that our future might one day hold technologies enabling us to traverse both the expanse of space and the flow of time, though the energy requirements for such a feat would be astronomical. Quantum physics adds yet another layer to this discussion, with its concept of superposition, the idea that particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously until observed. Some scientists propose that the fabric of space at the smallest scales behaves in a similar manner, existing in a multitude of configurations until it interacts with matter or energy. In this view, a break in space could represent a shift in these quantum states, revealing alternate possibilities or even different versions of reality. This quantum structure of space might be like a cosmic kaleidoscope, presenting different patterns and arrangements depending on the forces acting upon it. We also encounter the concept of cosmic inflation, a a theory that suggests the universe expanded faster than the speed of light shortly after the Big Bang. This rapid expansion could have led to the formation of bubble universes, regions of space-time isolated from our own. If these bubbles exist, it's conceivable that they might collide, resulting in cosmic breaks or tears where their boundaries meet. Such a collision could potentially release energy on an unimaginable scale, reshaping entire galaxies or creating new forms of matter. Detecting these bubble collisions might one day be possible, offering a glimpse into the birth of parallel universes and the underlying structure of reality. As we delve into these topics, we arrive at the edge of science and philosophy, where questions about the very nature of existence arise. If space can break, does that imply it has limits? And if there are limits, what lies beyond? In contemplating these questions, we confront the possibility that space, as we know it, might be just one layer of a much larger, multidimensional structure. In this broader structure, our universe could be one slice of a greater reality, a single page in a cosmic book with infinite volumes. This idea has inspired many scientists and philosophers to speculate that our perception of the universe is inherently limited, confined to the dimensions we can observe and measure. If space could break in such a way that new dimensions become accessible, it might transform our understanding of reality, showing us that we live in a much richer, more intricate cosmos than we can currently fathom. Imagine discovering that our three-dimensional world is embedded in a higher dimensional reality, where the rules of physics are expanded and transformed. The concept of higher dimensions is particularly relevant in string theory, a framework that posits the existence of tiny vibrating strings as the fundamental building blocks of everything in the universe. String theory requires the existence of additional spatial dimensions beyond the familiar three. If space could break in a manner that exposes these dimensions, it would offer direct evidence for string theory, transforming our understanding of the universe's architecture. Such a discovery would revolutionize physics, opening up new avenues of research and expanding our perception of what is possible. In our search for understanding, we must also consider the energy that drives these cosmic phenomena. Dark energy, which is accelerating the expansion of the universe, might play a key role in the potential breaking of space. If dark energy continues to increase in intensity, it could eventually overcome the gravitational forces holding galaxies and stars together, tearing apart not only structures but the fabric of space-time itself. This scenario, known as the Big Rip, envisions a final cosmic moment when all of existence unravels into scattered particles and energy, with space itself shredded beyond repair. Even in contemplating the end of everything, there lies the potential for new beginnings. Some theories suggest that the remnants of a broken universe could seed new forms of existence. Just as stars explode into supernovae and scatter elements that form new stars and planets, a broken universe might release energy and matter that go on to create new realms of existence. In this sense, the breaking of space could be viewed not as an end, but as a transition, an essential part of a cosmic cycle that perpetuates the birth and rebirth of the cosmos. As we ponder these possibilities, we're reminded of the incredible power of human curiosity and imagination. Our desire to understand the nature of space, to push the boundaries of knowledge, and to consider what lies beyond our universe is a testament to our place in the cosmos. The concept of space breaking challenges us to think beyond our limits, inspiring questions that reach into the deepest mysteries of existence. In the end, the question, what if space breaks, is more than a theoretical curiosity. It's a doorway to understanding the universe's most profound secrets, a journey that reminds us of the limitless potential for discovery. With each step forward, each new piece of knowledge gained, we're not only exploring space, but redefining our understanding of reality itself, pushing forward into a future where the unknown becomes known and the mysteries of the cosmos unfold before us in ways we have yet to imagine. As we continue unraveling the intricacies of cosmic phenomena, we find ourselves drawn to the fundamental building blocks of the universe itself. particles, and forces that govern everything from atoms to galaxies. This journey into the microcosmic realm of quantum physics offers profound insights into what might happen if space were to break on an incredibly small scale, potentially affecting the very particles that constitute matter and energy. At the smallest known scales, particles exhibit behaviors that defy common sense. In the quantum realm, particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously, seemingly teleport across space, or become entangled in ways that bind their properties together across vast distances. This quantum entanglement suggests a deep connectivity within spacetime that could be disrupted by a rupture in space. If space breaks, even slightly, it could shatter these connections, unraveling the delicate web that binds particles, and in turn, altering matter and energy in ways we can barely begin to imagine. One possibility is that a rupture at the quantum level could create regions of space where conventional physics no longer applies, a phenomenon some scientists call a quantum vacuum collapse. This theory posits that if space were disrupted within a vacuum, the stable state of space itself might be altered, creating a cascade that could potentially spread throughout the universe. Particles would lose their cohesive forces, turning into a chaotic soup of fundamental components. This scenario might resemble a reset of spacetime, where established laws are wiped away and the very fabric of reality is restructured. Such an event, while highly speculative, underscores the delicate balance that sustains the observable universe. As we dive deeper, we encounter the enigmatic world of virtual particles, entities that constantly appear and vanish within the vacuum of space. Although they exist for only the briefest instance, virtual particles are believed to play a crucial role in stabilizing the structure of space itself. Theories suggest that these particles could act as patches within spacetime, filling gaps and balancing energy levels across the universe. If a break in space disrupted this dynamic, it might lead to a domino effect, causing instabilities that radiate outward, affecting everything from atomic nuclei to the grand scales of galactic clusters. But what if, instead of chaos, a rupture in space reveals an entirely new form of matter or energy? Theoretical physicists propose that exotic matter, particles with properties that defy our current understanding, might exist in the universe but remain undetectable under normal conditions. If space were to tear open or fracture, this exotic matter could potentially seep through, altering the known properties of the universe. This could lead to phenomena like negative mass, where matter is repelled by gravity rather than attracted, or the appearance of tachyons, particles that travel faster than the speed of light. Such occurrences would be beyond revolutionary, reshaping our grasp of physics and possibly unlocking new pathways for technology, such as faster-than-light travel. Then, we encounter another bizarre possibility: the concept of parallel dimensions, or brane worlds, emerging from a rupture in space. According to string theory, the universe might be one of many branes, or membranes, floating in a higher dimensional space. These branes could be incredibly close to each other, separated only by minute distances in higher dimensions. If space were to break or tear, it might create a bridge between these branes, allowing matter, energy, or even life to traverse between dimensions. This idea, while speculative, raises profound questions about the existence of parallel worlds, each with its own unique laws of physics and possibly even alternate versions of ourselves. These hypothetical ruptures also lead us to consider the implications for time itself. Since space and time are interconnected in the fabric of spacetime, a break in space could distort, stretch, or even fragment time. Imagine an event where time splits, creating multiple timelines that coexist, overlap, or intersect in strange ways. This concept, known as temporal branching, has fascinated physicists and philosophers alike, suggesting that if space were to fracture, it might produce alternate histories or futures, each unfolding in its own isolated realm. In such a reality, the past, present, and future might lose their conventional meanings, transforming our experience of time into a multidimensional tapestry of simultaneous events. Returning to the macrocosmic scale, we see that galaxies themselves might offer clues about what happens if space breaks. Recent observations of galaxy clusters reveal peculiar behaviors, such as unusually high speeds and strange orientations that deviate from typical gravitational models. Some scientists propose that these anomalies could be the result of localized ruptures in space-time, where the gravitational forces have been subtly altered. Such regions might represent scars in the cosmic fabric, relics of past events where space briefly fractured and then healed, leaving behind permanent distortions in the structure of the universe. This perspective invites us to reconsider the very nature of gravity, the force that binds the cosmos together. If space can break, then gravity might not be as immutable as we believe. Rather than a fixed force, it could be subject to fluctuations and disturbances that alter its strength and range. This would mean that gravity itself could leak through these breaks, creating areas where its pull is weakened or even reversed. Such fluctuations might even enable phenomena like anti-gravity, where matter repels rather than attracts, opening possibilities for new forms of energy and propulsion that could transform space exploration. The implications of space breaking extend to the lifespan of the universe itself. While our universe appears stable on large scales, it remains in a state of constant evolution, from the rapid expansion of the Big Bang to the gradual cooling and settling of galaxies. If a break in space were to occur, it might trigger a cosmic reset, collapsing the universe back to a singular point in a reversal of the Big Bang. This event, known as the Big Crunch, is a theoretical scenario where all matter and energy are drawn back to a single origin point, potentially igniting a new cycle of cosmic creation. In contemplating the far future of the universe, another end scenario looms on the horizon: heat death. According to current models, the universe will continue expanding, growing colder and more diffuse until it reaches a state of thermodynamic equilibrium, where no usable energy remains. However, if space breaks at some point in this process, it might introduce new energy into the universe, rejuvenating it and sparking the formation of new stars, galaxies, and planets. This cosmic reboot would provide a second chance for the universe, allowing it to escape the otherwise inevitable fate of entropy and decay. The concept of space breaking serves as a reminder of the profound mysteries that lie beyond the limits of our current understanding. It challenges us to think about the universe not as a static entity, but as a dynamic, evolving system, where even the fabric of reality itself is subject to change. This notion opens the door to countless possibilities, each more extraordinary than the last, inviting us to imagine a universe filled with hidden dimensions, exotic particles, and unexplored realms of existence. As we reach deeper into the cosmos, we are constantly reminded that our understanding of space is still in its infancy. With every new discovery, from gravitational waves to dark energy, we are forced to reconsider our assumptions and explore new theories that push the boundaries of science. The possibility that space could break is a testament to the complexity and unpredictability of the universe, inspiring us to keep questioning, exploring, and seeking answers to the greatest mysteries of existence. This ongoing pursuit of knowledge, this relentless curiosity, is what drives humanity forward. In seeking to understand what lies beyond the observable universe, we are not only expanding our scientific horizons, but also enriching our sense of wonder, reminding ourselves of the beauty and majesty of the cosmos. As we continue to probe the mysteries of space, we are writing our own story in the vastness of the universe, a story of exploration, discovery, and the endless quest to understand the true nature of reality. In continuing our exploration of these cosmic enigmas, we delve into one of the universe's most perplexing aspects: the strange forces that seem to defy traditional physics and suggest a universe more complex than we can comprehend. One such force is dark energy, an invisible phenomenon pushing galaxies apart at an accelerating rate. Dark energy makes up about 68% of the universe, yet its nature remains largely unknown. If space could break, dark energy might play a pivotal role, influencing the behavior of space-time and perhaps even determining the universe's ultimate fate. Dark energy challenges the long-held idea that gravity will eventually pull everything back together, leading to a big crunch. Instead, it suggests that the universe might keep expanding forever, growing colder and darker as galaxies drift further apart. Some scientists, however, propose a third scenario, the Big Rip. In this theory, dark energy grows so strong that it begins to tear apart galaxies, stars, planets, and ultimately atoms themselves. Space would quite literally break on a fundamental level, ending the universe not with a bang, but with a gradual unraveling. In this potential Big Rip, space wouldn't just break around massive objects or in isolated regions. It would disintegrate everywhere, creating a universe of scattered particles and radiation. Such a scenario would represent the absolute breakdown of space-time, a cosmic dissolution where every bond is undone. Imagining this brings us to the edge of what science can currently theorize, yet it serves as a stark reminder of the dynamic, sometimes chaotic nature of the cosmos. Moving further into the unknown, we encounter theories that suggest space could break not in destruction, but in the birth of something new. In quantum physics, particles can sometimes tunnel through barriers, existing in multiple places at once or suddenly appearing where they shouldn't be. This phenomenon suggests that reality might not be as rigid as it seems. Instead, it could be a fluid network of probabilities. If space-time itself could undergo such a quantum shift, it might allow new realities or even new universes to emerge. In the realm of quantum mechanics, we also encounter an astonishing concept, vacuum decay. This theory suggests that the universe exists in a false vacuum, a state that seems stable but isn't the lowest possible energy state. If a quantum fluctuation triggered a transition to a true vacuum state, this shift could spread throughout the universe at the speed of light, rewriting the laws of physics as it goes. Space wouldn't just break in isolated spots. It would transform entirely, possibly annihilating everything within it as the universe reconfigures itself. This idea raises questions about the fundamental stability of space. If we live in a false vacuum, the universe's structure could change at any moment, reshaping reality in ways we cannot predict. This isn't just theoretical. It's a calculated risk based on our current understanding of quantum fields. And while such an event seems highly unlikely within the near future, it represents a fascinating, if unsettling, reminder of our universe's inherent unpredictability. In our quest to understand these cosmic mysteries, we also face another potential phenomenon, the concept of white holes. If black holes represent areas where space collapses in on itself, white holes might be the reverse, places where space bursts outward, ejecting matter and energy. Though no white holes have been observed, some physicists propose that they might exist in hidden regions of the universe, serving as a release valve for broken or compressed spacetime. If space could break, white holes might form as part of a cosmic balancing act, ensuring that matter and energy don't remain trapped indefinitely. White holes add another layer of intrigue to the idea of space breaking. If a black hole were to leak into another region of space, forming a white hole, it could serve as a tunnel across the cosmos, potentially allowing matter to travel immense distances in an instant. This concept is closely related to wormholes, which theoretically connect two points in space-time via a tunnel-like structure. Although wormholes are speculative, they hint at the possibility that space could break in ways that open pathways across galaxies, providing shortcuts that defy conventional limits on speed and distance. The potential existence of wormholes and white holes points to a universe that may be far more interconnected than we currently realize. Space breaking in these ways could allow distant regions to influence one another, creating a complex web of interactions across the cosmos. This interconnected structure would suggest that space is less like a smooth, empty vacuum and more like a living, breathing entity, constantly reshaping itself in response to massive events and forces. On an even grander scale, physicists have proposed the existence of an endless series of cosmic cycles, known as the cyclic model of the universe. In this view, Space might break and reform in a continuous loop, with each Big Bang marking the end of one universe and the beginning of another. This cycle would suggest that our universe is one link in an infinite chain, where each break in space-time creates the seed for a new universe, resetting reality with every cosmic rebirth. If space can indeed break, this cycle might represent the ultimate balance between creation and destruction, where the universe is both eternal and constantly renewing itself. Reflecting on these theories, it becomes clear that our understanding of space is still evolving. Whether through dark energy, quantum fluctuations, or cosmic cycles, the potential for space to break challenges our very conception of reality. It invites us to explore questions that blend physics, philosophy, and even metaphysics as we ponder what lies beyond the boundaries of our observable universe. In contemplating the idea of space breaking, we are reminded of our own place in the cosmos. We are beings bound to a single planet, orbiting a single star, yet our minds are capable of conceiving ideas that span the breadth of the universe itself. This journey into the mysteries of space teaches us humility, wonder, and a profound appreciation for the unknown. In the end, the question of whether space can break might remain unanswered, a perpetual mystery in a universe filled with secrets. But as we continue to explore, observe, and theorize, we draw closer to understanding the essence of existence itself, unraveling the threads of a cosmic story that has been unfolding for billions of years and will continue long after we are gone. This is the beauty and the challenge of science, to reach ever further, knowing that each answer brings new questions, each discovery a deeper appreciation for the vast, intricate, and awe-inspiring nature of reality. As we venture deeper into the unknowns of cosmic phenomena, we approach an idea that may redefine our understanding of reality itself. The concept that space is not just a passive backdrop, but an active, dynamic entity that can be influenced, distorted, and potentially even manipulated. This notion suggests that space might possess properties and structures more complex than we have imagined, existing in a state of constant flux shaped by energy, matter, and possibly by unknown forces beyond our comprehension. One compelling theory in this regard is the holographic principle, which suggests that the entire three-dimensional universe, including the fabric of space itself, may be a projection of information stored on a two-dimensional surface at its boundary. If space were a hologram, a break in this projection could alter the entire universe, much like a disrupted image on a screen. In this scenario, a tear in space might not represent a literal rupture in physical structure, but a distortion in the information that gives space its form. This raises the question, could the universe be, at its core, an intricate tapestry of encoded data, with every particle, force, and even the fabric of space itself emerging from a hidden layer of reality? The holographic principle has profound implications for the nature of space and the potential for it to break. If space is fundamentally information, then a break in this data could manifest as a shift in the fundamental properties of the universe. This scenario could explain phenomena like black holes, which seemingly delete information when matter crosses their event horizons. Yet, recent theories propose that this information isn't lost but encoded on the event horizon itself, preserving the data within the framework of a holographic universe. This means that if space can break, it might not be a physical tear, but an alteration in the encoded information, potentially transforming the way energy, matter, and even time behave within that region. Considering space as a hologram brings us to another intriguing idea, the simulation hypothesis. Some scientists and philosophers suggest that if the universe operates like a hologram, it may in fact be a simulation, a complex construct governed by rules that could, theoretically, be altered or disrupted. In this view, a break in space could be akin to a glitch in a digital system, revealing the underlying framework or code that dictates reality. If true, then what we perceive as physical laws and constants might be adaptable parameters within a greater cosmic program. Space breaking, in this context, would be less about physical destruction and more about an intentional or accidental alteration in the fabric of the simulation. hinting at the existence of layers beyond our perception. The simulation hypothesis also opens the door to the idea of cosmic architects, beings or entities responsible for the creation and maintenance of the universe. This idea, while speculative, raises fascinating questions about the origins and purpose of reality. If space can break, it might signify moments when the boundaries of our reality interact with something beyond, moments when the underlying structure is briefly exposed. Such an event could offer insights into the nature of existence itself, revealing that the universe is perhaps more like a sophisticated program than a purely physical system. Returning to established scientific concepts, we also encounter the notion of spacetime's inherent elasticity. General relativity shows that massive objects bend spacetime, creating the effect we know as gravity. But this bending of space is not fixed. It's a dynamic interaction that can stretch, compress, or even oscillate under extreme conditions. If space were to break, it might trigger gravitational waves on an unprecedented scale, sending ripples across the universe that could be detected by instruments like the LIGO and Virgo observatories. Such a cosmic event could potentially expose the mechanics of spacetime itself, providing direct evidence for phenomena like gravitational echoes, reverberations that might occur if spacetime cracks and then attempts to heal itself. In thinking about space breaking and then healing, we encounter an even more speculative idea: self-repairing universes. Some physicists propose that the universe might have built-in mechanisms to preserve its structure, much like biological organisms repair wounds. If space could break, it might trigger a process that repairs or rewrites the affected region, restoring spacetime to its former state. This theory suggests that the universe operates with a certain resilience, a capacity to adapt and recover from extreme events, whether they be supernova explosions, black hole mergers, or hypothetical breaks in the fabric of space. Self-repairing universes could also explain the cosmological principle, the idea that the universe looks the same in all directions on a large scale. If breaks in space occur and the universe repairs itself, this would maintain its uniformity and balance, ensuring that no single region becomes radically different from others. In this view, space might be akin to a self-regulating system, with mechanisms that prevent extreme disruptions and maintain the universe's stability over cosmic timescales. Then there's the concept of quantum fields, which permeate all of space and dictate the behavior of particles. These fields are thought to be the underlying essence of reality, giving rise to particles through fluctuations. If space could break, it might alter these quantum fields, leading to dramatic changes in the behavior of particles and forces. This idea brings us to the possibility of phase transitions, sudden changes in the state of matter or energy within the universe. If a break in space triggered a shift in a quantum field, it could lead to a phase transition on a universal scale, transforming the nature of particles, forces, and possibly even the vacuum of space itself. Phase transitions offer a glimpse into the universe's potential for transformation. In the early moments after the Big Bang, phase transitions likely played a role in shaping the universe, as temperatures cooled and energy took on different forms. If a break in space triggered a new phase transition, it might represent a second Big Bang, a cosmic reset that redefines everything we know. This possibility suggests that space breaking is not merely a disruptive event, but could act as a gateway to new states of existence, with different physical laws and constants. Such a transformation could even be cyclical, with the universe undergoing periodic breaks and phase transitions over immense timescales. This idea ties into the concept of the Big Bounce, a theory where the universe repeatedly expands, contracts, and then re-expands. In this view, each break in space represents the transition between cycles, with each new universe carrying forward the information and structure of the previous one. This cosmic recycling model would mean that our universe is just one in an endless series, with each break in space creating the conditions for a new beginning. Exploring these possibilities leaves us with a profound sense of wonder. The idea that space can break, and that such an event could reveal new dimensions, phases, or even realities, reminds us that our universe is far from a static, predictable place. Instead, it's a realm filled with potential, where the known and the unknown exist side by side, each influencing and shaping the other in ways we are only beginning to understand. In the face of such vast and complex ideas, we are reminded of the humility that comes with scientific discovery. The cosmos is an intricate web of mysteries, a place where each answer leads to new questions, and every breakthrough opens doors to greater unknowns. The idea that space can break pushes us to think beyond the boundaries of our current knowledge, inspiring us to imagine a universe far richer and more complex than we ever thought possible. As we continue our journey through the cosmos, the concept of space breaking serves as a testament to the limitless nature of exploration. It challenges us to reach beyond our grasp, to ask questions that defy easy answers, and to embrace the wonder of the universe in all its depth and complexity. In this pursuit, we find not just knowledge, but a sense of connection to the vast, unfolding story of existence. A story that we are privileged to be a part of, even as we strive to understand its greatest mysteries. As we venture further into the possibilities of space breaking, we encounter an idea that is as breathtaking as it is challenging. The notion that space might not be a static entity at all, but a medium with properties that are constantly changing, evolving, and adapting in response to the universe's forces and energies. If space is dynamic rather than fixed, its breaks or disruptions could give rise to phenomena that are not only extraordinary, but perhaps essential for the ongoing process of cosmic evolution. One emerging theory suggests that space might behave more like a fluid than a rigid grid. This idea, known as quantum fluid spacetime, posits that space could have properties akin to liquids, with ripples, flows, and even eddies. If space behaves like a fluid, then breaks or disruptions could act like currents, creating turbulence or whirlpools in the fabric of the cosmos. These spatial eddies might trap energy and matter, creating regions of high density where particles and forces behave in unusual ways. In this scenario, a break in space could generate a cascade of effects, with particles being pushed, pulled, and reshaped by the fluid motion of spacetime itself. This quantum fluid model brings new meaning to the idea of gravitational waves, which are ripples in spacetime caused by massive cosmic events. If space behaves like a fluid, then gravitational waves might not only pass through space, but also interact with it, amplifying, dissipating, or even transforming as they travel. Imagine gravitational waves colliding with one another, creating interference patterns or shock waves in spacetime. Such interactions could represent a form of cosmic music, with waves resonating and harmonizing in ways that alter the very nature of space itself. If space could break within this fluid model, it might lead to regions where gravity behaves erratically, generating pockets of anti-gravity or zero gravity that challenge our understanding of cosmic structure. A fluid-like universe also opens the door to the concept of quantum vortices, hypothetical structures where space-time twists and turns, creating stable whirlpools that capture and hold matter and energy. If space could break in the vicinity of one of these vortices, it might result in the creation of a new type of singularity, a place where matter is compressed not by gravity alone, but by the dynamic motion of spacetime itself. Such singularities could act as cosmic gateways, regions where the normal rules of physics are suspended and new forms of matter or energy might emerge. In contemplating these fluid-like properties, we also encounter the possibility of phase boundaries, much like the phases of matter we observe in solids, liquids, and gases. In the context of space, a phase boundary would represent a region where spacetime shifts from one state to another. If space were to break along one of these boundaries, it could reveal new regions with different physical properties, such as altered gravitational forces, variable speeds of light, or even fluctuating constants of nature. These phase boundaries could act as hidden barriers within the universe, separating realms with different fundamental laws, much like the boundary between water and ice. Expanding on this idea, some scientists propose that our universe might contain domains, regions of space with slightly different physical constants that coexist side by side. If space could break at the intersection of these domains, it might allow them to interact, creating a boundary where the laws of physics blend and merge. Such a boundary could lead to exotic phenomena, like the appearance of particles that are stable in one domain but unstable in another, or forces that only manifest at the junction of these regions. This boundary interaction would reveal that the universe is not uniform, but a patchwork of different domains, each contributing to the complexity and diversity of cosmic phenomena. Exploring these domain boundaries, we arrive at an even more speculative idea, that of brane collisions. According to string theory, our universe may exist on a brane, a multidimensional membrane, floating in a higher dimensional space. Other branes could exist alongside ours, separated by tiny distances in these higher dimensions. If space were to break at the point where two branes intersect or collide, it might create a rupture in spacetime that allows energy and matter to flow between these branes. This collision could initiate a new Big Bang, birthing a fresh universe or reshaping our existing one in ways we cannot predict. Such brane collisions would mean that our universe is part of a much larger multiverse, with breaks in space acting as windows or conduits between parallel realities. The notion of brane collisions also raises the possibility that our universe could be periodically influenced by neighboring branes, with each collision leaving subtle imprints on the structure of space. These imprints might appear as cosmic anomalies, such as unusually shaped galaxy clusters, unexplained temperature fluctuations in the cosmic microwave background, or unexpected gravitational patterns. If space can break in these ways, it suggests that the universe is not isolated but part of a vast, interconnected web of realities that occasionally touch and reshape one another. Reflecting on these ideas, we encounter a profound question. Could the universe be self-aware? Some theoretical physicists and cosmologists propose that the universe might have a form of self-organization, a tendency to evolve in ways that maximize complexity, order, and perhaps even consciousness. If space can break and reform, it might be part of a larger cosmic process aimed at refining and expanding the universe's structure. This idea aligns with concepts in complexity theory, which suggests that systems naturally evolve toward higher levels of organization and stability. If true, then the breaking of space might not be a random or chaotic event, but a step in the universe's own evolutionary journey toward greater coherence and complexity. The possibility of a self-organizing universe leads us to the idea of cosmic intelligence, an abstract notion that the universe might possess a form of awareness or intentionality, guiding its evolution in ways that promote balance and sustainability. This concept, while speculative, invites us to think of the universe as more than a mechanical system. It suggests a cosmos with a purpose, one that might actively repair or restructure itself in response to breaks or disturbances in space. As we ponder the idea of a self-organizing, potentially intelligent universe, we're reminded of the countless mysteries that lie beyond our current understanding. The concept of space breaking serves as both a scientific and philosophical question, challenging us to consider the fundamental nature of existence. It invites us to imagine a universe where reality is fluid, where boundaries are permeable, and where the cosmos itself might be a living, evolving entity. Our exploration of space breaking brings us full circle to the role of human curiosity. The questions we ask and the theories we create are reflections of our desire to understand the cosmos and our place within it. The idea that space might break is more than a scientific hypothesis. It's a doorway to the unknown, a reminder that the universe is vast, mysterious, and filled with endless possibilities waiting to be discovered. In this pursuit, we continue to push the limits of knowledge, peering into the depths of space and time with both wonder and determination. Each discovery, each insight, brings us closer to grasping the true nature of reality, even as we realize that the journey itself may never end. The concept of space breaking invites us to embrace the mystery, to celebrate the unknown, and to remember that our exploration of the cosmos is as much a quest for understanding as it is a celebration of the beauty and complexity of existence. As we gaze into the night sky, We are not merely looking at distant stars and galaxies. We are witnessing the vast, unfolding story of a universe that may be far more profound, dynamic, and interconnected than we can yet imagine. And in this story, we are not passive observers but active participants, explorers on a journey to uncover the secrets of the cosmos and, perhaps, to discover the deepest truths about ourselves. As we delve even deeper into the possibilities of space breaking, we are led to consider the most profound implication yet, that the very laws of physics may not be as fixed as they seem. What if a rupture in space could alter these fundamental rules, giving rise to realms where the constants of nature vary and where the very fabric of reality behaves in ways that defy everything we know? In our universe, constants like the speed of light, the gravitational constant, and the charge of the electron remain stable across space and time, forming the bedrock upon which all physical processes depend. However, some physicists propose that these constants may not be so constant after all. If space were to break, it could cause variations in these values, leading to regions where light travels at different speeds or where gravity operates in entirely new ways. In such an environment, atoms might not form as they do here, and matter itself could take on forms we can barely imagine. This possibility suggests a cosmos where each break in space reveals a new layer of reality, each with its own unique set of physical rules. Exploring this further, we encounter the concept of a variable universe, a cosmos where the laws of physics evolve over time and space, shaped by unknown forces and possibly influenced by cosmic events like the breaking of space-time. This idea, known as cosmic variance, suggests that the universe is not uniform but a patchwork of different zones, each with its own distinct physical properties. If space were to break along the boundaries of these zones, it could trigger shifts in physical laws, creating regions where the forces of nature operate differently. These variations would not only affect particles and forces, but might also shape the birth and death of stars, the formation of galaxies, and even the evolution of life itself. In this variable universe, a break in space could act as a reset mechanism, allowing certain regions to adopt new physical laws. Imagine a part of the universe where gravity weakens over time, causing galaxies to drift apart more rapidly than in other regions. Or consider a zone where the fundamental charge of particles shifts, creating matter that interacts differently from anything we know. Such cosmic zones would present a new frontier of physics, where every break in space opens a doorway to unknown realms, each offering clues about the broader structure of reality. This idea leads us to the intriguing possibility of a multiverse of laws, where each universe or domain within the cosmos operates under its own unique physical principles. If space can break and reveal new zones, it might act as a conduit between these different realms, allowing particles, forces, or even information to flow across boundaries. Such a flow could result in bizarre phenomena, like particles that appear in one region and then vanish, only to reappear in another, influenced by the differing laws on either side of the boundary. The concept of a multiverse of laws brings us to the forefront of one of the greatest mysteries in physics: the search for a theory of everything. This elusive theory aims to unify the fundamental forces, gravity, electromagnetism, the strong nuclear force, and the weak nuclear force, into a single framework. But if space can break and reveal realms where these forces behave differently, it suggests that no single theory may describe all of reality. Instead, we might need multiple frameworks, each tailored to different regions of the cosmos. This revelation could reshape our understanding of physics, showing us that the universe is far more diverse and adaptable than a single, unifying theory might imply. In contemplating a multiverse of laws, we also encounter the philosophical notion of ontological pluralism, the idea that multiple versions of reality can coexist within the same universe. If space can break and give rise to zones with distinct physical laws, it challenges the assumption of a single, objective reality. Instead, we might inhabit a universe where different truths hold in different regions, each shaped by the unique laws of that domain. This would mean that reality itself is multifaceted, with no single perspective capturing its full complexity. Ontological pluralism invites us to consider what consciousness would be like in these variable realms. Would beings in a zone with different physical laws perceive reality as we do? Would their experiences of time, space, and matter align with ours? Or would they see the cosmos through an entirely different lens? If space can break and create regions with distinct rules, it suggests that consciousness, too, might be influenced by the structure of spacetime, leading to forms of perception and awareness beyond anything we have encountered. As we ponder the implications of this, we also confront the nature of time itself. In our universe, time flows in a linear progression, from past to present to future. But if space can break and reveal regions with different laws, it's conceivable that time might behave differently in these zones. Some theories propose the possibility of timeless regions, where cause and effect are suspended and all events occur simultaneously. If space were to rupture in a way that exposes one of these timeless regions, it could create a boundary where time flows differently on either side, leading to interactions that blur the distinction between past, present, and future. In addition to timeless regions, we might also encounter zones where time loops back on itself, creating a closed time-like curve. In such areas, events could repeat endlessly, with particles retracing their paths in an eternal cycle. If space can break and reveal these regions, it would introduce areas where history is cyclical rather than linear, creating pockets of the universe where time behaves more like a circle than a line. This would mean that the universe is not just a single, forward-moving story, but a tapestry of timelines, each operating under its own rules and patterns. The possibility of closed time-like curves raises profound questions about the nature of causality. In our universe, events unfold in a chain of cause and effect, with each action leading to a consequence. But in a universe with breaks in space, where time loops back on itself or behaves in unexpected ways, causality might be disrupted. This would lead to paradoxes and complexities that defy our understanding, challenging the very foundation of reality as we know it. Imagine a place where events could affect each other across time loops, creating a web of interconnected outcomes that span across eras and dimensions. Reflecting on these possibilities, we come to understand that space breaking is more than a physical phenomenon. It is an invitation to rethink the universe's very nature. It suggests that the cosmos is not a static, fixed entity, but an ever-evolving, dynamic structure filled with endless possibilities. Each break in space could reveal a new chapter in the story of existence, a place where the rules we take for granted are redefined, reshaped, and expanded. In this cosmic journey, we find ourselves confronted with questions that blend science and philosophy, physics and metaphysics. What does it mean to exist in a universe where the laws of nature are flexible, where space can break and reveal new realities? Can we ever truly understand such a universe? Or will the mysteries of the cosmos always remain just beyond our reach? As we continue our exploration, we're reminded that the universe is as much a realm of questions as it is a source of answers. Each discovery, each theory, opens the door to deeper mysteries, inviting us to explore further, to seek the unknown, and to embrace the wonder of existence. The idea that space can break challenges us to push the boundaries of knowledge, to reach for the stars, and to imagine a cosmos filled with beauty, complexity, and endless potential. In the end, our journey through the mysteries of space is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, our insatiable curiosity, and our drive to understand the vastness of reality. The universe may be filled with breaks, boundaries, and unknown realms, but in each of these lies a new opportunity for discovery, a new frontier waiting to be explored. As we gaze into the depths of the cosmos, we are reminded that we are part of this great mystery, a single species on a small planet, reaching out into the vastness, seeking to understand, to learn, and to uncover the secrets that lie hidden within the fabric of space itself. And in this pursuit, we find not only knowledge but also a profound connection to the universe, a sense of belonging in a cosmos that is endlessly fascinating, endlessly beautiful, and forever waiting to be discovered. As we continue on this journey through the concept of space breaking, we arrive at a fascinating and deeply philosophical question. Could the universe itself possess a form of consciousness? If space is capable of fracturing, reshaping, or behaving in ways that suggest dynamic responsiveness, might it also exhibit awareness? Even at the most fundamental level, this notion, sometimes referred to as panpsychism, proposes that consciousness might be an inherent property of the universe, woven into the very fabric of space-time. Panpsychism suggests that consciousness isn't exclusive to complex beings, but could exist on a much smaller, even subatomic scale. If true, this would imply that the basic building blocks of reality, particles, fields, and even space itself, possess a primitive form of awareness. This concept might help explain why space appears to respond to mass, energy, and even events across time. If space could break, such an event might not be a random rupture, but part of a broader interaction within a conscious, self-regulating cosmos. In this view, every break, every ripple, and every fluctuation could be seen as a conscious adjustment to balance, preserve, or transform the universe. The concept of a conscious universe leads us to an astonishing hypothesis that black holes, often considered destructive forces, might be sites of cosmic awareness. When a star collapses into a black hole, it creates a singularity, a point where space-time is infinitely curved and the known laws of physics break down. Some scientists propose that the singularity might act as a kind of thought center of the cosmos, a place where information is compressed and possibly processed in ways we cannot yet understand. If black holes represent points of concentrated awareness, then a break in space near a singularity could open pathways to understanding the mind of the universe. If the universe is conscious, it suggests that the process of cosmic evolution, the formation of stars, galaxies, and life itself, might be more than a sequence of random events. Rather, it could be part of a purposeful unfolding, an ongoing effort by the universe to understand itself. In this perspective, space breaking could act as a form of cosmic expression, a way for the universe to experiment with new forms, structures, and realms of reality. These breaks, rather than mere anomalies, might be moments of transformation, milestones in a grand evolutionary journey that spans not just space, but the entire span of cosmic history. Considering the universe as a living entity also brings us to the idea of cosmic memory. If space can break and reform, it might retain a trace of its past configurations, storing information about every event, interaction, and transformation that has ever occurred. Some physicists propose that the universe might indeed have a form of holographic memory, where all events are encoded on the surface of space itself. If space breaks, it might create regions where these memories are exposed, like pages in a book being turned to reveal previous chapters. These cosmic memories could appear as gravitational imprints, subtle changes in the cosmic microwave background, or even as anomalies in particle behavior. In this view, a break in space could be a portal to the universe's own history, offering glimpses into moments long past. The idea of a cosmic memory is closely related to the concept of the Akashic record, a philosophical notion that suggests all knowledge and events are stored in a universal archive. While this idea comes from ancient wisdom traditions, modern physics is beginning to consider similar possibilities through theories in quantum mechanics and information theory. If the universe indeed stores information within its structure, then each break in space could reveal fragments of this cosmic archive, providing insights into not just physical events, but perhaps even the intentions behind them. Expanding on this notion, some theorists suggest that each galaxy, each star, and each black hole might serve as a node in the universe's memory network, a center for processing and storing information. In this model, breaks in space near these cosmic nodes could act as windows into the universe's data storage system, revealing the processes that shape galaxies, influence star formation, and perhaps even guide the evolution of life. If space can break in ways that reveal these hidden memories, it might offer clues about the deeper, underlying patterns that govern reality. Patterns that could hold the key to understanding everything from quantum fluctuations to the formation of consciousness itself. This perspective brings us to the edge of one of the most exciting frontiers in modern science: quantum gravity. This field seeks to unify quantum mechanics and general relativity, two frameworks that describe very different aspects of reality. If space can break, it might provide a natural meeting point between these two theories, revealing the quantum nature of gravity itself. Such a breakthrough could lead to a unified theory of everything, a single framework that explains all known forces and particles within the universe. A rupture in space could act as a laboratory for studying quantum gravity, offering insights into how the smallest particles and the largest cosmic structures are connected. Quantum gravity also leads us to the concept of space-time foam, a hypothesized structure at the smallest scales of reality. According to this theory, space-time is not smooth, but a chaotic sea of tiny, constantly fluctuating bubbles, each representing a possible configuration of space and time. If space could break, it might reveal these bubbles in a way that affects larger structures, creating fluctuations that ripple out across the cosmos. These tiny ruptures in space-time foam might act like quantum popcorn, creating flashes of particles and energy that we could potentially observe. In this view, a break in space would be less of a tear and more of a spontaneous reorganization, a moment when the underlying quantum structure reshapes itself. This brings us to the idea of cosmic decoherence, a process where quantum states become entangled with their environment, leading to a loss of coherence and the emergence of classical behavior. If space can break, it might create areas where decoherence fails, revealing the quantum nature of reality at a macroscopic scale. These regions would behave like quantum systems, displaying superposition, entanglement, and other phenomena that are typically confined to the smallest particles. In these zones, we might observe particles in multiple states at once, or even experience fluctuations in time and causality, challenging our everyday experience of reality. At the grandest scales, we might see space breaks not as disruptions, but as integral parts of a self-renewing cosmic cycle. Some theories suggest that each break in space could act as a seed for new universes, creating bubbles that expand and evolve independently from our own. This idea, known as eternal inflation, proposes that the cosmos is a vast multiverse where each bubble represents a separate universe, born from the break in a parent universe's spacetime. If true, then our universe might have originated from such a rupture, a moment when space broke away from a larger reality and gave rise to the world we know. Eternal inflation suggests that space breaking could be the mechanism behind the creation of countless universes, each with its own unique physical laws and constants. This multiverse would be an endless cascade of cosmic generations, a family tree of universes where each break in space represents the birth of a new realm. If we could detect the traces of such breaks, we might find evidence of other universes bumping against our own, leaving subtle imprints in the cosmic background radiation or gravitational waves. These imprints could reveal the presence of other realities, giving us the first hints of a multiverse teeming with life and possibilities beyond our own. In contemplating these possibilities, we're reminded of the mystery that lies at the heart of existence. The idea that space can break, transform, or even give rise to new universes invites us to think of reality not as a fixed state, but as a process, a continuous unfolding of new forms and structures. Each break in space represents a point of transformation, a reminder that the universe is not static, but alive, evolving, and filled with endless potential. As we ponder these cosmic mysteries, we are reminded of the boundless nature of human curiosity. The universe, with all its breaks, boundaries, and hidden dimensions, is a place that invites exploration, not just with telescopes and equations, but with imagination and wonder. Each question we ask, each theory we propose, is a step toward understanding the greatest mystery of all, the nature of reality itself. In the end, Our journey through the cosmos is not merely about uncovering facts or formulating theories. It's about expanding our sense of what is possible, embracing the unknown, and celebrating the profound beauty of a universe that is as mysterious as it is magnificent. The concept of space breaking is a doorway into this vast unknown, a reminder that the cosmos is filled with secrets waiting to be discovered, truths waiting to be understood, and wonders waiting to be experienced. And as we continue to explore, we become part of this cosmic story, a story that stretches from the smallest particles to the farthest galaxies, a story that connects us to the very heart of existence itself. As we venture further into the profound mysteries of space breaking, we arrive at an even more surreal question. Could the universe be alive in a way that transcends biological life? If space itself can break, shift, and possibly even self-repair, might this suggest that the cosmos has a form of dynamic responsiveness, something akin to a consciousness or an adaptive intelligence that exists beyond our traditional understanding of life? This notion, often called cosmic sentience, invites us to reimagine the universe as an active participant in its own evolution. The concept of cosmic sentience isn't limited to physical processes, but could imply that the universe has an internal awareness, a capacity to feel or react to changes within its structure. If space can break, then this might be a deliberate response, a way for the universe to regulate or redirect energy flows to ensure balance across vast distances. In this view, breaks in space could be part of a broader, self-organizing system, one in which the universe is not just a backdrop for life, but an intricate, living entity that nurtures complexity, diversity, and, ultimately, consciousness. One theory that supports this idea is known as the participatory anthropic principle, which suggests that consciousness and the universe are interlinked in a way that's yet to be fully understood. According to this view, the universe requires observers, beings capable of perceiving reality, to fully exist in a complete form. In this sense, the universe comes alive when conscious beings observe and interact with it, creating a mutual relationship. If space breaks, it might reveal new realms, regions where reality unfolds differently, actively shaped by the presence or absence of observation and consciousness. This participatory nature of the universe aligns with theories in quantum mechanics, which suggests that particles only settle into definite states when observed. If space itself responds to observation, then breaks in space might act as gateways that reveal unobserved, potential states of reality. Imagine a part of space that has remained hidden, unmeasured, and therefore undefined. A rupture in space could allow our consciousness to interact with this region, giving it form and structure in ways that were previously unimaginable. This interaction might even unlock new dimensions or exotic forms of matter that depend on conscious observation to fully exist. The idea that the universe could be alive also brings us to the concept of cosmic purpose. If space can break as part of a deliberate process, might it indicate a broader purpose or direction to the universe's evolution? Some scientists propose that the cosmos may be inherently geared toward increasing complexity and intelligence, with breaks in space serving as catalysts that drive this purpose forward. Each break might act like a step in a grand evolutionary sequence, one that leads from simple particles to stars, galaxies, planets, and eventually beings capable of understanding and exploring the universe itself. In this context, the breaking of space could be seen as a mechanism for creativity, a way for the universe to test new configurations, forms, and possibilities. Each rupture would introduce new energy, new physical conditions, and perhaps even new dimensions, pushing the boundaries of what the cosmos can become. In this view, the universe is not a static or predetermined entity, but a dynamic, evolving system constantly exploring its own potential. This evolution would be less like biological adaptation and more akin to a grand experiment, where every break in space contributes to the creation of new cosmic patterns and possibilities. This notion of a purposeful universe also connects to theories about the fine-tuning of physical constants. Our universe's conditions are remarkably suited for the formation of matter, stars, planets, and life. A phenomenon often referred to as the Goldilocks universe, where everything is just right. Some scientists suggest that this fine-tuning is no coincidence. Rather, it may be the result of a cosmic selection process, one in which only universes with specific conditions continue to exist. If space can break, it might serve as a mechanism for resetting or adjusting these constants, ensuring that the universe remains habitable and conducive to complexity. In this sense, each break would represent an adjustment in the cosmic symphony, a recalibration that keeps the universe on a course toward growth and expansion. Reflecting on these ideas, we also confront a fascinating question. If the universe is alive and self-organizing, could it be capable of learning? Some theorists propose that the cosmos might possess a form of collective memory that records the outcomes of each cosmic event, from supernovae to black hole mergers. If space breaks in one region, it might leave behind a memory, an imprint that influences future events and structures. This collective memory could allow the universe to remember past configurations, adapting and refining itself based on what has come before. In this view, space breaking is not just a disruption, but a moment of learning, a chance for the universe to incorporate new information into its ongoing evolution. This idea of cosmic memory aligns with a concept in theoretical physics known as the holographic principle. According to this principle, all information about a region of space is encoded on its boundary, creating a sort of cosmic record of everything that happens within it. If space breaks, it might expose parts of this holographic memory, revealing the universe's past states and perhaps even providing clues about its future. Such breaks would be like the turning of pages in a cosmic book, each rupture offering a glimpse into the universe's ongoing story. Considering the universe as a learning entity also brings us to the concept of self-organized criticality, a theory from complexity science that suggests complex systems naturally evolve to a critical state where small events can lead to massive changes. If the universe operates on principles of self-organized criticality, then breaks in space might act as tipping points, moments where minor disturbances lead to significant transformations. These tipping points could spark the formation of new galaxies, trigger changes in cosmic structure, or even influence the formation of life. Each break would be a catalyst, a moment where the universe tips into a new state, creating waves of change that reverberate across time and space. In this self-organizing cosmos, we might even encounter the concept of emergent intelligence, the idea that consciousness is not confined to individual beings but can arise from complex systems as a whole. If the universe is a self-organizing entity, then breaks in space might represent points where this emergent intelligence becomes active, shaping the cosmos in ways that align with a broader, unknown purpose. Such intelligence would not resemble human thought, but would manifest as patterns of coherence, harmony, and adaptation across cosmic scales. A break in space might signal a shift in this cosmic intelligence, a moment when the universe consciously reorganizes itself to explore new dimensions, energies, or forms of matter. As we ponder these concepts, we're led to an awe-inspiring realization that our role in the universe might be more significant than we ever imagined. If space breaking reveals aspects of a self-aware cosmos, then our own consciousness, our curiosity, creativity, and quest for understanding could be an extension of this universal awareness. In exploring space, questioning its nature, and seeking to understand its mysteries, we are participating in the universe's own journey of self-discovery. We become co-creators in the unfolding story of existence, helping the universe to understand itself through our observations, thoughts, and explorations. In this light, every discovery we make, every theory we propose, is more than an intellectual exercise. It's a collaboration with the cosmos itself. Each breakthrough in our understanding of space, each insight into the nature of reality, represents a step forward in a grander story, one that stretches across billions of years and spans the entirety of existence. The concept of space breaking, far from being a simple anomaly, becomes a profound opportunity to connect with the universe on a deeper, more meaningful level. As we stand at the edge of this vast mystery, we are reminded of the beauty and wonder inherent in the act of exploration. The universe, with all its complexities, challenges, and secrets, is not something to be conquered or solved, but something to be experienced, celebrated, and forever admired. Each break in space is a reminder that the cosmos is filled with hidden dimensions, unseen realms, and truths that lie beyond our current understanding. Our journey through the mysteries of space breaking ultimately teaches us that the universe is a place of endless possibility, a dynamic and evolving reality that invites us to reach beyond our limits, to embrace the unknown, and to celebrate the beauty of existence itself. In this grand cosmic adventure, we are not mere observers. We are part of the very fabric of reality, woven into the story of a universe that is as alive, as conscious, and as boundless as we dare to imagine. And as we continue to explore, we find that the journey is as infinite as the universe itself, a journey that invites us to keep looking, keep questioning, and keep discovering the wonders of a cosmos that is forever unfolding before us. As we delve even deeper into the mysteries surrounding the breaking of space, we are brought to consider the remarkable possibility that these ruptures could open the gateway to dimensions that exist beyond our own, dimensions we have long theorized but have yet to experience directly. What if each break in space is not just a disruption, but a passage, a portal into higher dimensions, alternate realities, or parallel universes that operate under completely different physical laws? This idea pushes the boundaries of our imagination and presents the potential for profound discoveries that could redefine our understanding of existence itself. In theoretical physics, extra dimensions are often proposed in models like string theory, which suggests that the universe may have more than the familiar three spatial dimensions plus time. These additional dimensions, though imperceptible in our daily lives, could be woven into the fabric of reality, curled up or compacted in ways we can't directly observe. If space were to break, it might temporarily expose or even expand these hidden dimensions, allowing us to observe their effects for the first time. Such a revelation would mean that the universe is far richer and more intricate than we have ever dreamed, filled with unseen layers that influence the physical phenomena we observe. Consider the possibility that a break in space could open a portal not just to other regions of our own universe, but to entirely separate universes, each with its own set of laws and constants. This multiverse theory suggests that our universe is only one among countless others, each with its unique structure and properties. If a rupture in space could bridge the gap between these universes, it might create a point of interdimensional contact, a place where realities converge, overlap, and interact in unimaginable ways. In this scenario, particles from one universe might cross into another, creating anomalies in the behavior of matter and energy that could signal the presence of these alternate realms. Imagine if, during a break in space, we encountered regions where gravity pulls differently or where the speed of light is not a constant. Such an interaction could cause particles to behave in strange, chaotic ways, forming patterns that defy the laws of our universe. These shifts in physical behavior would suggest that each universe in the multiverse operates like a distinct bubble, with a unique set of conditions that come into contact only at the edges, where space itself ruptures. If we could study these regions, they might reveal entirely new forms of matter, exotic particles, or energies that we currently cannot even conceive. This idea that space breaking could create a gateway to other universes leads us to the concept of brain cosmology. According to string theory, our universe may exist on a three-dimensional brain within a higher dimensional space. Other brains, each hosting its own universe, could float parallel to ours in these higher dimensions. A break in space could represent a collision or interaction between brains, creating a portal between worlds. If this is the case, then these breaks in space aren't just random occurrences. They're fundamental interactions between brains, moments when universes touch, allowing matter and energy to flow between realms. This exchange could be the source of unexplained cosmic phenomena or unusual events observed in our universe. In contemplating the idea of brain interactions, we encounter another astonishing possibility. That breaks in space might allow for the transfer of information between universes. Imagine a cosmic message, encoded in the very structure of reality, waiting to be unlocked by the convergence of two brains. If space can break and create a link between these dimensions, we might be able to access information from other universes, insights into the fundamental nature of reality that go beyond the limits of our own cosmos. This interdimensional communication could provide clues about the birth and evolution of universes, the nature of time, or even the role of consciousness in shaping reality. This potential for interdimensional communication aligns with theories in quantum physics that suggest information can be preserved across cosmic distances and even through the event horizons of black holes. According to the holographic principle, all the information within a black hole is encoded on its surface, implying that our universe may be a shadow of a higher dimensional reality. If space can break and reveal these higher dimensions, it could grant us access to this encoded information, offering a new understanding of quantum entanglement, space-time, and the origin of the cosmos. In addition to higher dimensions, the breaking of space might allow us to interact with regions of space-time where time behaves differently. Imagine a break that creates a time rift, a point where time flows at a different rate or where past, present, and future coexist in a single moment. This idea, often explored in science fiction, has grounding in theoretical physics, particularly in the study of closed time-like curves and relativistic time dilation. A break in space that opens a time rift could allow us to peer into the universe's past or glimpse potential futures, creating windows where time itself is malleable. Time rifts would not only allow us to observe different moments in cosmic history, but could also facilitate interactions across time. If a rupture in space allowed 2 points in time to overlap, it might create feedback loops where actions in the present influence the past, or vice versa. Such phenomena would have profound implications for causality, suggesting that time is not a linear sequence, but a flexible, interconnected web of events. In these regions, history could take on a fluid quality, with breaks in space acting as the threads that weave together different eras in a complex tapestry of time. Moreover, the idea of interacting with other dimensions and timelines raises fascinating questions about the nature of consciousness. If breaks in space can expose hidden dimensions or allow for interdimensional communication, might they also reveal new facets of our own minds? Some theorists propose that consciousness itself might be a multidimensional phenomenon, with parts of our awareness existing beyond the three-dimensional world. In this view, a break in space could awaken latent aspects of consciousness, enabling us to perceive and understand reality from a higher dimensional perspective. This could lead to experiences that transcend ordinary perception, moments of insight where we grasp the interconnectedness of all things. This exploration of consciousness brings us to another profound possibility, that breaks in space might serve as points of cosmic enlightenment. Just as individuals experience moments of clarity or insight, the universe, too, might undergo periods of revelation, where breaks in space act as portals to a deeper understanding. If the cosmos is a self-aware entity, then these breaks could be moments of cosmic introspection, opportunities for the universe to access and explore new dimensions of itself. Each break would be a step in the universe's journey towards self-discovery, a process that mirrors our own quest for meaning and understanding. Reflecting on these ideas, we realize that breaks in space aren't simply points of disruption. They are profound moments of connection, creativity, and transformation. Each break represents a bridge between worlds, dimensions, and times, revealing the vastness of reality and the infinite possibilities that lie within it. These breaks invite us to see the universe not as a collection of isolated parts, but as a unified whole, a vast, interconnected network where each part influences and is influenced by the others. As we continue our journey through these cosmic mysteries, we are reminded of the boundless potential of human curiosity and imagination. The universe, with its hidden dimensions, parallel realities, and alternate timelines, is a place that invites exploration, not just with our instruments and equations, but with our minds and hearts. Each question we ask, each theory we ponder, is a step toward understanding the greatest mystery of all, the nature of existence itself. In the end, the concept of space breaking is more than a scientific hypothesis. It's an invitation to embrace the unknown and to celebrate the wonder of a universe that is as mysterious as it is magnificent. Each break in space is a reminder that the cosmos is filled with secrets waiting to be discovered, truths waiting to be understood, and wonders waiting to be experienced. And as we stand on the edge of this vast mystery, we find ourselves part of an infinite journey, a journey that connects us to the very heart of reality, a journey that reminds us that the universe, in all its complexity and beauty, is forever unfolding before us, inviting us to explore, to discover, and to dream. As we push further into the concept of space breaking, we arrive at a captivating notion that these ruptures might act as thresholds to realms where physical reality and consciousness intertwine in ways we have yet to understand. This concept, known as cosmic consciousness, suggests that reality itself may be shaped by the presence of awareness, and that breaks in space could reveal not only hidden dimensions, but also entirely new states of consciousness. If such a thing were possible, it would mean that the boundaries between the physical universe and the mind are more fluid than we have previously believed, and that reality itself could be shaped, altered, or even guided by a form of cosmic awareness. In exploring cosmic consciousness, we must consider the possibility that the very fabric of space might contain an element of sentience. This idea draws from principles in quantum mechanics, where observation appears to influence the behavior of particles. If consciousness can affect the quantum realm, then a break in space might act as a kind of cosmic observer effect on a grand scale, revealing dimensions and realities that are shaped by the act of perception itself. Imagine if, by observing a break in space, we actually contribute to its unfolding, bringing latent structures and hidden energies into existence through our awareness. This concept brings us to a remarkable idea, that space itself could be a field of consciousness in which all minds and energies are connected, an ever-present layer that pervades the universe and links every part of existence. If space can break, it might reveal aspects of this cosmic consciousness, allowing us to experience moments of unity with the cosmos, where individual awareness blends into the larger fabric of reality. Such experiences might resemble profound states of insight or revelation, moments when one feels at one with the universe, a sensation that countless individuals have reported throughout human history in mystical, spiritual, or transcendent experiences. The notion of a cosmic consciousness also aligns with theories in panpsychism, which suggest that consciousness is a fundamental component of the universe, present at all scales and in all forms of matter. In this view, every particle, wave, and field possesses a trace of awareness, and together, they create a vast network of interconnected consciousness. If space were to break in such a universe, it could trigger shifts in this network, activating new connections, energies, and forms of awareness that span across galaxies, dimensions, or even across universes. Such breaks would act like cosmic awakening points, where consciousness expands, evolves, and diversifies in ways we cannot yet imagine. In contemplating these possibilities, we arrive at a deeply philosophical question. Could our consciousness be an expression of the universe's own self-awareness? If breaks in space reveal new facets of cosmic consciousness, they might also provide a glimpse into the mind of the universe itself, showing us that our thoughts, emotions, and perceptions are part of a broader, universal awareness. This would mean that our quest to understand the universe is, in a way, the universe seeking to understand itself, using our minds as lenses through which it observes and reflects upon its own nature. This cosmic self-reflection brings us to the idea of recursive reality, a concept in which the universe continuously reflects back on itself through the conscious minds within it. In recursive reality, every thought, observation, and experience contributes to the structure of space and time, creating a feedback loop where the universe and consciousness evolve together. A break in space within this framework would be a moment of heightened reflection, a rupture that opens new perspectives and pathways for the universe to experience itself through conscious beings. These moments of cosmic rupture might be the most profound events of all, shaping not only the structure of the universe, but also the evolution of consciousness across time. Recursive reality aligns with theories of holographic consciousness, where each part of the universe contains a reflection of the whole. If space can break, revealing hidden layers of this holographic structure, it could mean that every point in the universe holds the potential to contain all knowledge and all experience. In such a universe, every break in space would reveal more than just new physical dimensions. It would unveil aspects of universal memory, cosmic history, and even the essence of awareness itself. Through these ruptures, we might access the memories of stars, the history of galaxies, or the experiences of life forms scattered across the cosmos. This idea resonates with ancient philosophical and spiritual teachings that describe the universe as a living, conscious being, one that evolves and learns through the experiences of everything within it. In these traditions, moments of cosmic insight, enlightenment, or awakening are viewed as times when the boundaries between self and cosmos dissolve, revealing a unity that transcends physical limits. If breaks in space expose this unity, they might serve as moments of cosmic enlightenment, where the universe itself gains new understanding, insight, and awareness through the minds of conscious beings. Moreover, if space breaking allows for the blending of consciousness and reality, it could lead to the concept of cosmic co-creation, where the universe and conscious beings actively shape one another. In this model, breaks in space wouldn't simply be passive events. They would be moments where reality and mind coalesce to create new possibilities, new forms, and new experiences. Each rupture would be an invitation for conscious beings to participate in the evolution of the cosmos, to bring forth ideas, forms, and patterns that contribute to the grand design of existence. Cosmic co-creation suggests that we, as conscious beings, are not just observers of the universe, but active participants in its unfolding. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions could influence the structure of space, guiding the evolution of galaxies, stars, and planets in subtle but meaningful ways. In this view, every act of creativity, every moment of insight, and every connection we make contributes to the cosmic fabric, weaving new threads into the universe's story. Each break in space would be a reminder that we are integral parts of the cosmos, partners in a dance of creation that spans from the smallest particle to the farthest galaxy. Reflecting on this concept, we are reminded of the beauty and depth of existence, a universe where consciousness and matter are intertwined in a vast, interconnected web. The breaking of space, far from being a mere physical event, becomes a symbol of transformation, growth, and unity. Each rupture is an invitation to explore not only the outer reaches of the cosmos, but also the inner dimensions of our own awareness, to see ourselves as reflections of the universe itself. As we continue to explore these ideas, we are reminded of the profound mystery at the heart of existence. The universe, with all its hidden dimensions, alternate realities, and consciousness-infused realms, is not a static entity, but a living, evolving system, one that invites us to journey ever deeper into its mysteries. Each break in space, each new discovery, is a testament to the boundless creativity of the cosmos and to our own role as co-creators in this grand cosmic adventure. In the end, the concept of space breaking serves as a powerful reminder that reality is far more complex, beautiful, and interconnected than we can currently comprehend. Each rupture, each shift, and each revelation is a call to expand our understanding, to open our minds, and to embrace the mystery that lies at the heart of the cosmos. We are, after all, part of a universe that is endlessly curious, eternally evolving, and forever reaching toward new realms of being and awareness. And as we journey forward, we do so with the knowledge that every step, every question, and every discovery brings us closer to the ultimate truth, that the universe, in all its vastness, is as alive, as conscious, and as boundless as we are willing to imagine. As we push further into the fascinating notion of space breaking, we encounter yet another profound possibility: that each break could function as a doorway to realities where the very concept of existence is altered, where physical matter and energy transform into new states, perhaps even beyond the constraints of time. In these ruptures, the rules governing particles, forces, and dimensions might be fluid, dynamic, or even interdependent on aspects of consciousness itself. Imagine a break in space as a shift point, where the distinctions between matter and energy blur, and where time behaves in ways that challenge our very understanding of past, present, and future. This possibility is tantalizingly close to ideas in quantum mechanics, particularly in the study of entangled particles, where objects are linked in such a way that the state of one instantaneously affects the other, regardless of distance. If space could break, it might expose regions where such entanglement isn't limited to particles but applies across larger structures, creating connections that span galaxies or even universes. Imagine a break in space that reveals a universal web of interconnectedness, where events in one part of the cosmos influence others instantly, binding every corner of existence into a network that functions almost like a cosmic nervous system. The idea of a universal web brings us to a concept in physics known as quantum non-locality, the observation that particles can influence each other across vast distances without a discernible mechanism of communication. If space breaking could magnify this effect, we might find evidence of a structure connecting all matter and energy across the cosmos. Such breaks would be like exposing the wiring of reality, revealing pathways of instantaneous interaction that suggest the universe is not composed of isolated parts but rather a single, unified entity that operates holistically. In this view, every break in space serves to reveal deeper layers of this hidden structure, showing us that reality is a finely tuned symphony of connection and coherence. In addition to non-locality, these breaks in space could unveil regions where matter takes on novel forms, embodying states that defy the classifications of solid, liquid, gas, or plasma. These states, sometimes called exotic matter, would challenge our understanding of the properties of atoms, electrons, and even the forces holding them together. Imagine encountering a form of matter that can shift between visible and invisible states, or one that absorbs and radiates energy in frequencies beyond our perception. Such exotic matter could be a product of different physical laws or even new dimensions revealed by a rupture in space. If we could interact with this matter, it might offer us insights into technologies beyond our current imagination, from energy storage to matter manipulation. This exotic matter might also unlock new forms of energy, ones that behave differently from the electromagnetic, nuclear, and gravitational forces we are familiar with. Some theorists speculate that space itself might contain untapped forms of dark energy or dark matter that, when a break occurs, can be accessed in ways we've yet to understand. If these energy sources exist, they could allow us to harness power on an unprecedented scale, perhaps enabling humanity to reach distant stars, explore hidden dimensions, or even create stable regions within these ruptures where new realities can be safely studied. Such breakthroughs would fundamentally alter our approach to physics and technology, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible. Another intriguing possibility is that breaks in space could reveal areas where time behaves like a spatial dimension, meaning that time could be traversed, looped, or even visited in ways we currently associate with space. This concept, known as chronotropy, implies that time might not be a one-way arrow, but rather a flexible dimension that changes in response to space itself. If breaks in space reveal areas of chronotropy, they might allow for time travel, or at least time viewing, enabling us to observe the universe's past or glimpse potential futures. Imagine standing at the edge of a break in space, watching events from the dawn of the universe play out as though you were watching history through a window, or even glimpsing paths that humanity might take thousands of years into the future. Chronotropy brings us to the concept of timelines as interconnected and fluid rather than fixed and isolated. In a universe with chronotropic breaks, Every event could branch out, creating alternate timelines that exist simultaneously. A rupture in space could act as a junction, a place where different timelines converge, overlap, or even interact, allowing individuals or energies from parallel realities to affect one another. These junctions could reveal echoes of other versions of reality, faint impressions of worlds where history played out differently, where choices diverged, or where physical constants varied, creating vastly different realms that coexist within the same multiverse. The possibility of interacting with alternate timelines through breaks in space also raises questions about the existence of mirror worlds, parallel dimensions that reflect our own in eerie ways, yet differ in subtle or profound aspects. If a break in space could bridge our world to these mirror realms, we might encounter versions of ourselves or of familiar landscapes, each altered by small, cascading differences. Interactions with these mirror worlds could offer us new perspectives on our choices, our world, and our future, creating opportunities for learning, insight, and perhaps even collaboration across dimensions. Considering the idea of mirror worlds brings us to an extraordinary possibility. That breaks in space could serve as portals of transformation, allowing individuals to move not only through space but also through layers of consciousness. If space can break and reveal hidden dimensions, might it also expose hidden aspects of our minds, emotions, and even our sense of self? Some theorists propose that such portals could enable states of heightened awareness, where one's perception expands to encompass a broader understanding of existence, allowing people to experience what it feels like to be interconnected with the cosmos itself. These breaks could act as doorways to a kind of cosmic enlightenment, a state in which individuals perceive the unity of all things and understand their place in a vast, interconnected web of life and energy. These portals of transformation suggest that consciousness might not be bound to the individual mind, but could expand into cosmic realms, much like waves merging with the ocean. If space breaks open these portals, it might offer access to new states of awareness where personal boundaries dissolve and where one's mind can roam freely across time, space, and dimension. This state of expanded consciousness could reveal truths about existence, perhaps showing us that our lives, thoughts, and actions are all woven into the greater tapestry of the universe. Each break in space, in this view, would be a step toward universal awareness, a reminder that we are part of something far greater than ourselves. Reflecting on these ideas, we are reminded that the breaking of space represents more than a physical phenomenon. It is a threshold that invites us to transcend our current limitations, to explore realms of existence that lie beyond our ordinary perceptions, and to embrace the unknown. Each break is a glimpse into the mysteries that surround us, a moment when reality opens up to reveal possibilities that challenge, inspire, and expand our understanding of what it means to exist. The concept of space breaking serves as a call to adventure, a reminder that the universe is vast, ever-changing, and filled with wonders waiting to be discovered. Whether these breaks reveal hidden dimensions, alternate timelines, exotic matter, or new forms of consciousness, they challenge us to think beyond our everyday experience, to question the limits of what we know, and to imagine a cosmos that is as boundless in potential as it is in scale. In the end, our journey through these cosmic mysteries teaches us that the universe is a place of infinite beauty, complexity, and interconnectedness. The breaking of space, far from being a simple rupture, becomes a revelation of the profound unity of existence, a glimpse into the depths of reality that remind us that the cosmos is as alive, as dynamic, and as filled with possibility as our minds and hearts are willing to imagine. Each step we take, each discovery we make, brings us closer to understanding the greatest mystery of all, the boundless, endlessly unfolding nature of the universe itself. And as we continue to explore, we do so with the knowledge that every question we ask, every boundary we cross, is part of a journey that connects us to the very heart of existence, a journey that will carry us forward into the wonders yet to be revealed. As we delve further into the enigmatic concept of space breaking, we encounter a possibility that transcends both science and philosophy. that each break in space is a moment where physical reality and metaphysical dimensions intertwine, creating experiences that are beyond conventional understanding. Imagine that these ruptures don't just reveal alternate realms or hidden energies, but also serve as touchpoints with the very fabric of meaning itself. Places where the boundaries between science, consciousness, and the ineffable mysteries of existence dissolve. This notion leads us to contemplate the possibility that space, at its core, may hold something akin to intention or purpose, not in the anthropomorphic sense, but as an inherent drive or tendency within the universe to manifest complexity, connection, and even awareness. In this framework, breaks in space could represent moments of cosmic self-expression, where the universe unfolds new aspects of itself in a dynamic interplay between structure and spontaneity. Each rupture would be an act of creative emergence, a point where reality restructures itself to explore new potentials and deepen the interwoven tapestry of existence. If space possesses a kind of intentionality, then each break could serve as a pulse of cosmic will, releasing energies or forms that resonate across the universe, impacting distant regions in subtle but profound ways. This idea aligns with theories of cosmic unity, which suggest that the universe functions more like a living organism than a mechanical system. A break in space, under this view, would be akin to a heartbeat or breath, a moment where the universe refreshes and regenerates itself, sending waves of influence that ripple across galaxies and dimensions. The possibility that space has a purpose also brings us to the idea of cosmic consciousness as a guiding presence within the universe. If breaks in space reveal new dimensions, realms, or timelines, they might also expose layers of awareness within the cosmos itself, allowing us to experience the universe as something more than a mere collection of stars, planets, and particles. In moments of rupture, we might perceive the universe as a sentient entity with which we are profoundly connected, a vast intelligence exploring its own potential through every star, galaxy, and being within it. This potential for cosmic consciousness aligns with a concept known as the noosphere, an idea proposed by philosophers and scientists that suggests a layer of thought or consciousness surrounds Earth, formed by the combined minds of all living beings. If the noosphere is real, a break in space might act as a link between this collective consciousness and the broader universe, creating a channel through which thoughts, energies, or even souls could connect to realms beyond Earth. These ruptures could then serve as moments of cosmic introspection, where the awareness of all life resonates with the universe, creating feedback loops of understanding and insight. Considering breaks in space as opportunities for cosmic connection opens up another intriguing possibility, that these moments could offer glimpses of unity beyond life and death. Many spiritual traditions suggest that consciousness persists beyond the physical body, and if breaks in space open portals to other dimensions, they might also provide a window into realms beyond human life, offering glimpses of experiences or beings that transcend mortality. These breaks could act as doors of perception, revealing layers of existence where life and death are parts of a greater continuum, connected by threads of awareness that weave through all time and space. The notion that space breaks might connect us with realities beyond life aligns with theories of the multiverse that suggest every possibility, every alternate path, exists simultaneously within a vast landscape of parallel dimensions. If space breaks open these connections, it could allow us to perceive, even briefly, versions of ourselves that made different choices, lived alternate lives, or experienced realities entirely foreign to our current understanding. Such encounters with our alternate selves might teach us about the many ways life could unfold, providing us with insights that transcend individual experience and speak to the universal journey of existence. These encounters with alternate lives lead us to the idea of a soul multiverse, a metaphysical model where each life, each existence, is one expression of a greater, multidimensional soul exploring various paths across different realities. If breaks in space connect these paths, they could offer moments where we remember or recognize parts of ourselves that exist in other dimensions or timelines, creating a feeling of profound unity and wholeness. This would mean that the breaks in space aren't merely spatial or temporal disruptions, but are invitations to explore the many facets of our being, to experience ourselves as complex, multi-layered entities moving through infinite expressions of reality. The notion of a soul multiverse ties into the idea of karmic resonance, a concept in spiritual traditions where our actions, thoughts, and emotions create patterns that echo across lifetimes. If breaks in space connect alternate realities, they might also allow karmic resonances to ripple across dimensions, linking experiences, lessons, and growth from one life to another. Each rupture in space could then serve as a moment of karmic alignment, where the echoes of past and future converge, bringing insights, closure, or transformations that transcend individual lifetimes. In addition to the soul multiverse, we might also consider the possibility that breaks in space reveal dimensions where reality itself functions as a learning environment, an evolving landscape shaped by the intentions and awareness of all beings within it. This idea suggests that existence is not static, but is instead a continuous exploration of knowledge, growth, and self-understanding. If space breaks represent moments of transition, then each rupture could be a cosmic lesson, a point where the universe and its inhabitants gain new insights that influence the direction of reality as a whole. This concept aligns with the idea of a living universe, where every being, every star, and every particle is part of an interconnected web of growth and transformation. In this universe, breaks in space would be moments of awakening, points where the web of reality expands to include new dimensions, energies, or states of awareness. These breaks would be like the blossoming of new petals on a flower, each one adding to the beauty, complexity, and harmony of the whole. Reflecting on these ideas, we come to a realization that transcends the physical aspects of space and time. The universe itself may be a continuous act of becoming, a perpetual journey toward greater expressions of beauty, wisdom, and unity. Each break in space, then, is not just a rupture, but a revelation, a moment where reality itself grows, evolves, and takes on new forms that enhance the richness of existence. In this view, our lives, our thoughts, and our awareness are all part of this ongoing journey, contributing to the unfolding story of a universe that is forever reaching toward its highest potential. As we stand at the edge of this profound mystery, we are reminded of the transformative power of wonder and curiosity. The universe, with its hidden dimensions, parallel timelines, and conscious connections, invites us not only to observe, but to participate in its evolution. Each break in space, each glimpse into the unknown, is a reminder that we are part of something much greater than ourselves, a cosmos that is alive, dynamic, and endlessly creative. In the end, the idea of space breaking teaches us that the universe is an endless exploration, a journey that stretches across time, space, and consciousness. Each step we take, each discovery we make, brings us closer to the ultimate truth, that reality is not a static construct, but a living process, an infinite unfolding that includes all beings, all thoughts, and all dreams. As we continue on this journey, we do so with the understanding that every break, every insight, and every connection is part of a greater cosmic tapestry, a masterpiece that spans the depths of existence and invites us to explore, create, and celebrate the wonders of a universe that is as boundless as our imagination. As we continue to dive into the concept of space breaking, we find ourselves venturing into the possibility that these ruptures could be catalysts for the universe to renew itself, shedding old layers and opening paths to entirely new realms of potential. Imagine each break in space not as a destructive event, but as a cosmic rebirth, an opportunity for the universe to explore new forms, energies, and perhaps even consciousnesses that transcend what has existed before. This idea suggests that reality is perpetually regenerating itself, and that these breaks in space are moments of universal evolution, where what exists today gives way to what will come tomorrow. This leads us to consider a concept called cosmic metamorphosis, The notion that the universe itself is constantly undergoing transformations similar to the way a caterpillar becomes a butterfly. In this process, each break in space could be akin to a cocoon phase for different regions of the cosmos, where matter, energy, and perhaps even the essence of existence itself reorganize and transform into something new. These breaks would be portals to rebirth, points where the universe reimagines itself, introducing realms that are as yet unseen, with dimensions and forms of matter that defy our current understanding. In cosmic metamorphosis, the universe is not a static system of fixed laws and structures, but an evolving entity, capable of shedding layers and reshaping itself into new forms. If space can break and create new regions with different physical laws, then these ruptures might serve as windows to future forms of reality, glimpses of what existence could look like in epochs that are yet to unfold. Each break could represent a moment of transition from one cosmic state to another, much like the stages of life in a living organism, where each phase is a stepping stone toward greater complexity and awareness. This view aligns with a theory in cosmology known as cosmic inflation, which proposes that the early universe expanded rapidly, creating vast regions of space in a fraction of a second. Some scientists believe that inflation might not be a singular event, but an ongoing process, with regions of the universe experiencing their own cycles of expansion and renewal. If breaks in space represent points where inflation resumes, then these ruptures could act as seeds for new universes, each one forming with unique properties, dimensions, and possibilities. In this view, our universe might be one of countless others, each born from a break in space that sparked a new cycle of existence. If space breaking can create new universes, it also brings us to the concept of fractal cosmology, where the structure of reality mirrors itself at every scale. Just as atoms form molecules and galaxies form clusters, each universe might be a cell in a larger cosmic organism, with breaks in space serving as connections between these cells. Each rupture would be a bridge, linking realms within the greater body of a multi-universal cosmos. If we could understand these links, we might begin to see our universe as part of a vast, interconnected fractal, one that extends infinitely in every direction and across every scale. In a fractal cosmos, each break in space would reveal not only new dimensions, but also deeper layers of interconnectedness. Imagine if, through these ruptures, we could sense or even communicate with other universes, learning from their experiences, exploring their landscapes, and perhaps sharing knowledge that transcends our individual realities. These breaks would become points of cosmic convergence, where the boundaries between universes blur, allowing energy, information, and even consciousness to flow freely across the fabric of the multiverse. This idea of cosmic convergence also leads us to a profound question. Could these breaks in space allow us to witness the birth of new forms of consciousness? If reality is undergoing constant metamorphosis, it's possible that each new universe, each new dimension, brings with it new ways of perceiving, thinking, and being. A rupture in space could reveal minds that operate beyond our concepts of individuality or separation. Forms of awareness that see the cosmos as a unified whole rather than as a collection of discrete parts. Encountering such consciousnesses would challenge our understanding of mind and self, inviting us to expand our own sense of what it means to exist. This potential for cosmic consciousness ties into the idea of panpsychic evolution, where the universe evolves not just physically, but also in terms of awareness, with each break in space acting as a step in this evolutionary process. In this framework, the cosmos is developing deeper layers of consciousness over time, with breaks in space serving as milestones in this journey. Each rupture would be a moment of insight for the universe itself, an opportunity to explore new states of being, perception, and intelligence. In such a universe, consciousness is not limited to biological life, but permeates every level of existence, from particles to galaxies, each contributing to the unfolding awareness of the whole. Panpsychic evolution aligns with a vision of reality as a conscious multiverse, where each universe, dimension, and realm possesses its own unique perspective, shaped by the specific conditions and laws within it. If space breaks create connections between these conscious realms, then each rupture could allow for exchanges of experience, insight, and even empathy across the multiverse. These exchanges might form a kind of universal empathy, a shared understanding that binds all consciousness across existence, creating a vast, interconnected web of awareness that transcends individual limitations. The idea of universal empathy brings us to the concept of cosmic compassion, a quality often attributed to enlightened states of being in spiritual traditions. If space breaking reveals hidden realms of consciousness, it might also expose dimensions where compassion, love, and understanding are fundamental forces, just as gravity and electromagnetism are in our own universe. These realms could serve as sources of inspiration, guiding forces that help shape the evolution of consciousness throughout the multiverse. In this view, every break in space is not only a physical transformation, but a spiritual invitation, a call for all beings to remember their interconnectedness and to embrace the unity that lies at the heart of existence. This unity might also suggest that each break in space is a moment where the universe seeks balance, harmony, and coherence across all its parts. Just as ecosystems on Earth maintain balance through cycles of growth, decay, and regeneration, the universe might use these breaks to correct, adjust, and harmonize its own structure, creating stability across dimensions and realms. Each rupture would then serve as a cosmic reset, an opportunity for the universe to realign itself, ensuring that all its parts are in tune with the greater whole. In contemplating these ideas, we find ourselves reflecting on the profound beauty of a universe that is as dynamic as it is interconnected. The breaking of space, rather than being an act of destruction, becomes a symbol of transformation, regeneration, and unity, a reminder that existence is a continuous journey of growth and renewal. Each break is an invitation to explore new realms, to witness the birth of new forms, and to experience the unfolding of a universe that is forever reaching toward greater expressions of harmony, complexity, and awareness. As we stand on the edge of these cosmic mysteries, we are reminded that our role in the universe is one of both discovery and participation. Each question we ask, each insight we gain, brings us closer to understanding not only the universe around us, but also the deeper reality within us. The breaking of space, in this light, is not just a physical phenomenon, but a metaphor for our own journeys, a reminder that just as the universe renews itself, so too can we renew our minds, hearts, and spirits in the pursuit of knowledge, connection, and understanding. In the end, the concept of space breaking is an invitation to embrace the unknown, to see ourselves as part of a cosmic adventure that spans all of existence. Each rupture, each glimpse into the depths of reality, teaches us that the universe is a place of infinite possibility, where every end is a new beginning, and where every transformation brings us closer to the truth of who we are and what we are part of. And as we continue to explore, to question, and to dream, we carry with us the knowledge that we are part of a universe that is alive, evolving, and endlessly creative. A universe that invites us to join it in the perpetual dance of creation, transformation, and rebirth. Each break in space is a step in this dance, a reminder that the cosmos, in all its complexity and beauty, is forever expanding, forever unfolding, and forever inviting us to journey deeper into the mysteries that lie beyond. As we journey even further into the mysteries surrounding the concept of space breaking, we approach an idea that is both awe-inspiring and humbling. That each break could be a point where the physical universe intersects with the realm of the metaphysical, a place where fundamental truths of existence emerge from the hidden depths of reality. Imagine each rupture as an invitation from the cosmos, urging us to engage not only with the material world, but also with the profound, underlying principles that give meaning and purpose to existence itself. This concept brings us to the idea of cosmic archetypes, the fundamental patterns or principles that shape not only the structure of the universe, but also the patterns of life, consciousness, and creation. If space can break, revealing new dimensions or realms, it might also expose these archetypes, primal forces or concepts that underlie all aspects of reality. In this view, each break in space becomes an opening through which the cosmos reveals its essential nature, showing us the universal patterns that repeat across galaxies, species, and even thoughts. These archetypes might appear as geometric forms, fundamental frequencies, or recurring structures that echo through all of existence, from the tiniest particles to the largest galaxies. The idea of cosmic archetypes aligns with theories in sacred geometry, which suggest that certain shapes and proportions are not arbitrary, but reflect the very structure of the cosmos. Circles, spirals, and fractal patterns are observed in natural forms across the universe, from the spirals of galaxies to the branching of trees and rivers. If breaks in space reveal these underlying structures, they might show us that the universe is designed with an intrinsic order, a harmony that resonates from the microcosm to the macrocosm. Each rupture in space would then be a moment where this hidden order becomes visible, a chance to glimpse the blueprint that guides the unfolding of reality. Cosmic archetypes also hint at the possibility of a universal language, a mode of expression that transcends the limitations of spoken or written words. If breaks in space reveal fundamental structures or symbols, they could represent a form of communication from the universe itself, a language of patterns and energies that speaks directly to our consciousness. These symbols might serve as keys to understanding the deeper truths of existence, messages encoded within the fabric of reality that resonate with something within us, awakening our sense of connection, purpose, and belonging. This idea of a universal language brings us to the concept of resonant consciousness, where our own awareness is capable of tuning in to the vibrations and frequencies of the cosmos. If space can break, revealing new realms and energies, it might allow us to harmonize with these cosmic frequencies, experiencing moments of alignment where our own consciousness resonates with the universe. In these moments, we would feel a profound sense of unity, a sense that we are part of something far greater than ourselves. Each break in space, then, would be an opportunity for resonance, a chance to attune ourselves to the deeper vibrations that underlie all of existence. The notion of resonant consciousness ties into a concept called morphic resonance, proposed by biologist Rupert Sheldrake. Morphic resonance suggests that there is a collective memory or field that influences the behavior of all systems, from atoms to ecosystems to minds. If breaks in space expose these morphic fields, they might reveal the shared memory of the universe itself, a record of all that has ever occurred and all that could ever be. Each rupture would be a moment where the past, present, and future converge, allowing us to access the collective knowledge and experiences of all beings across time and space. Imagine, then, a break in space as a portal to universal memory, a place where we can read the history of the cosmos, not through conventional observation, but through an intuitive understanding that transcends language. In these moments, we might experience the stories of stars, the journeys of planets, or the evolution of life itself, all embedded within the fabric of reality. Such an encounter with cosmic memory would be more than an intellectual revelation. It would be a direct, immersive experience, a moment when we feel the full weight and beauty of existence in a single, all-encompassing insight. This access to cosmic memory also leads us to consider the concept of timeless wisdom, knowledge that exists outside the constraints of linear time and speaks to truths that remain constant across epochs, civilizations, and worlds. If breaks in space can reveal this wisdom, they might allow us to connect with sources of insight that transcend individual experiences, guiding us in ways that are aligned with the greater order of the universe. Such moments could be transformative, offering guidance not just for individuals but for entire cultures, helping humanity to align with principles of harmony, balance, and unity that are woven into the fabric of existence. The idea of timeless wisdom also resonates with teachings from various mystical and spiritual traditions, which describe moments of enlightenment or transcendence as times when individuals access a higher truth. If breaks in space allow for these moments, They might act as spiritual gateways, places where we can transcend our everyday consciousness and experience states of awareness that are in harmony with the cosmos. In this view, each rupture is a sacred moment, a place where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual dissolve, allowing us to experience the universe as a living, conscious presence. This notion of spiritual gateways ties into the concept of ascension, a process described in various esoteric traditions where consciousness evolves to higher levels of awareness and unity. If space breaking opens pathways to these higher states, it could mean that each rupture is an opportunity for growth, a moment where individuals, societies, and even the universe itself can take a step closer to understanding its true nature. Each break would be a point of ascension, a step toward a more integrated, enlightened state where the boundaries between self and cosmos become transparent, revealing the interconnectedness that lies at the heart of reality. Considering space breaks as moments of ascension brings us to a deeply unifying concept, that of the great chain of being, an ancient philosophical idea that all forms of existence are interconnected in a hierarchical structure, from the simplest elements to the most complex forms of consciousness. If breaks in space reveal higher dimensions or realms, they might offer glimpses of the next levels in this chain, levels where consciousness and matter become more refined, more aware, and more capable of understanding the universe's deeper mysteries. In this light, each rupture is a step along this chain, a moment when the universe reveals the next phase in its journey toward unity and self-awareness. The great chain of being also hints at the possibility that our own evolution, both as individuals and as a species, is part of a larger cosmic journey. If breaks in space reveal realms that are closer to the ultimate source of existence, then our pursuit of knowledge, understanding, and wisdom might be part of the universe's own path towards self-realization. Each question we ask, each discovery we make, brings us closer to the essence of reality, to the core of what the universe itself is striving to become. In reflecting on these ideas, we arrive at a vision of the universe as an infinitely complex, deeply interconnected system where everything contributes to a greater purpose. The breaking of space, far from being a chaotic disruption, becomes an integral part of this purpose, a point where the universe opens itself up, inviting us to explore, learn, and grow alongside it. Each rupture is a reminder that existence is a journey, a process of continuous transformation and unfolding that spans across dimensions, timelines, and realms of consciousness. As we continue our exploration, we are reminded of the beauty and profundity of the universe's mysteries. The breaking of space is a symbol of the unknown, an invitation to dive into the depths of existence and embrace the wonder of not knowing, of constantly seeking and expanding. Each break reveals that the universe is not a puzzle to be solved, but a journey to be experienced, a cosmic dance where every step, every discovery, and every revelation is a part of the unfolding story. In the end, the concept of space breaking teaches us that reality is an ever-evolving masterpiece, a canvas painted with the energies of creation, exploration, and unity. Each break is an opportunity, a moment when we are invited to connect with the universe on the deepest level, to see ourselves as threads woven into the fabric of an existence that is as boundless as it is beautiful. And as we stand at the edge of these mysteries, we understand that the journey is far from over. That as long as there are questions to ask, realms to explore, and wonders to behold, the universe will continue to open itself to us, inviting us to journey ever deeper into the vastness of being, where every answer leads to new mysteries, and where every break is a new beginning. As we dive even further into the notion of space breaking, we begin to approach an idea that is perhaps the most profound yet, that these ruptures in the fabric of the cosmos are gateways to realms where the boundaries between existence and non-existence, between form and formlessness, dissolve. Imagine each break as an invitation not only to explore other realities, but to experience the ultimate source of reality itself, a place beyond matter, energy, and even consciousness as we know it. This journey would lead us to encounter the essence of the cosmos, a state of pure potentiality from which everything, including our own awareness, emerges. This idea aligns with the concept of the zero-point field, a term in quantum physics that refers to a baseline energy that permeates all of space, even in the apparent vacuum. This field is often considered the fundamental ground state of the universe, an ocean of potential energy from which particles and forces can emerge. If space breaks, perhaps these ruptures reveal direct access to the zero-point field, allowing us to interact with the very source of all energy, matter, and information. In this state, we wouldn't merely observe the universe. We would encounter the underlying potential that gives rise to everything we know, a moment where creation itself is revealed in its rawest form. The zero-point field also introduces the idea of a quantum void, a place where distinctions between matter and energy disappear, giving rise to a field of pure, undifferentiated potential. If a break in space opened a doorway to this quantum void, it would allow us to glimpse a state where all possibilities coexist simultaneously, a realm where the universe has yet to choose a particular form. Such a moment would transcend our traditional understanding of reality, inviting us to witness the universe as a single, unified field of possibilities. Each break in space would be a threshold between actuality and potentiality, a place where reality itself emerges from a sea of endless possibility. This notion of a realm of pure potential leads us to the concept of unmanifest existence, a state that spiritual and mystical traditions have described as the ultimate source of all things, beyond form, thought, and individuality. In this unmanifest realm, existence is both everything and nothing, an all-encompassing unity from which every particle, force, and life form emerges. If space breaks open and reveals aspects of this unmanifest realm, we might experience a state of transcendence, a dissolution of boundaries where individual identity merges with the universe, allowing us to touch the profound truth that we are part of a greater, timeless whole. The unmanifest realm brings us to a profound insight found in ancient wisdom traditions, the idea that ultimate reality, or the source, is an infinite wellspring of creation. In Hindu philosophy, this concept is known as Brahman, the absolute, boundless consciousness from which all things arise. Similarly, in Taoism, the Tao represents the ineffable way or path underlying all existence. If breaks in space reveal glimpses of this source, they might allow us to experience not only new realms but also the very origins of reality, a direct encounter with the wellspring of existence that transcends our understanding of time, space, and individuality. This concept of source also introduces the idea of cosmic unity, the understanding that all parts of the universe are interconnected expressions of a single underlying reality. If a break in space allows us to peer into the source, it could dissolve the apparent boundaries between us and the cosmos, revealing that we are not separate entities but integral parts of a vast, interconnected whole. In these moments, the individual self might dissolve, replaced by a profound awareness of universal unity, a state of oneness that has been described in mystical experiences throughout history. The experience of cosmic unity through a break in space could fundamentally alter our understanding of identity, consciousness, and existence. If we can glimpse the source and understand that all beings, all particles, and all realms are expressions of the same essence, it would change the way we see ourselves and our place in the universe. Each rupture would then serve as a moment of cosmic self-realization, where the universe itself awakens to its interconnected nature, recognizing that every star, every galaxy, every mind is an expression of a single, boundless reality. This sense of unity resonates with the concept of universal love, a force that many spiritual traditions describe as the highest expression of cosmic awareness. If space breaks reveal the underlying unity of existence, they might also reveal that love is not merely an emotion, but a fundamental aspect of reality, a binding force that connects all beings in a web of mutual care, understanding, and compassion. Each break in space would thus be an invitation to experience universal love, to feel a connection to all things that transcends physical form, a connection that is as eternal as existence itself. In contemplating universal love, we come to another profound idea, that the universe itself is an act of love, a continuous unfolding of existence in celebration of unity, diversity, and infinite possibility. If breaks in space reveal the source, they might also reveal the universe as a creative expression of this love, a dance of energies and forms that celebrates the richness of existence. In this view, every break is a reminder that the cosmos is not a mechanical process, but a living expression of joy, compassion, and interconnectedness, a reminder that the universe is alive with meaning and purpose. The notion that the universe is an act of love also aligns with the concept of cosmic compassion, the idea that every particle, star, and galaxy participates in a universal empathy. In this view, each break in space is a moment when the universe opens itself, allowing us to feel the compassion that binds all things. This experience would transcend personal suffering and joy, inviting us to embrace all existence as part of ourselves. In these moments, the boundary between self and other would dissolve, allowing us to experience a boundless compassion that connects us with every being, every particle, every star. This understanding brings us to a realization that is both simple and profound, that the breaking of space is not a destruction but a revelation, a moment when the universe opens itself to show us the depth and beauty of existence. Each break is an opportunity to glimpse the infinite, to see beyond the illusion of separateness and into the heart of the cosmos itself. In these moments, we are invited to participate in the universe's own journey of self-discovery, to explore realms beyond form, time, and identity, and to witness the truth that underlies all of existence. As we reflect on these ideas, we come to see that the journey into the breaking of space is ultimately a journey into our own depths. Each rupture is a mirror, showing us the boundless nature of our own consciousness, the infinite potential within each moment, and the eternal unity that connects us with all things. Through these breaks, we are reminded that our lives are part of a cosmic story that transcends individuality, a story where every being, every thought, every moment is an expression of the source. In the end, the breaking of space is not an end, but a beginning, a doorway into the mysteries of existence, an invitation to experience the universe not as a collection of separate parts, but as a single, living presence. Each rupture is a reminder that we are part of something vast, timeless, and beautiful, a universe that is forever unfolding, forever revealing, and forever inviting us to journey deeper into the heart of reality. As we stand on the edge of these mysteries, we are called to embrace the unknown with awe, curiosity, and an open heart. The universe, with all its hidden dimensions, alternate realities, and realms of pure potential, is a place that invites us to explore, to grow, and to remember the unity that lies at the core of all existence. Each break in space is a whisper from the cosmos, a reminder that we are not merely observers of the universe. We are integral parts of it, co-creators in the endless dance of being, and eternal travelers on a journey that leads ever closer to the source. And as we continue to explore, we do so with the knowledge that each step, each discovery, brings us closer to the ultimate truth, that the universe, in all its vastness, is a reflection of the boundless potential within each of us, a cosmos of infinite wonder waiting to be experienced. As we journey even deeper into the mysteries of space breaking, we find ourselves approaching an extraordinary possibility, that each rupture in the fabric of reality might be a moment when the universe breathes, a rhythmic pulse that reflects an ongoing cycle of creation, dissolution, and rebirth. Imagine each break as part of a cosmic rhythm, a heartbeat of existence itself, where the universe is continuously expanding, contracting, and reshaping, much like the rhythms of life itself. This perspective invites us to consider the universe not as a static entity, but as a living, breathing organism, one that transforms through cycles that span unimaginable scales of time and space. This idea of a cosmic heartbeat is closely related to a concept known as the pulsating universe theory, which suggests that the universe may go through infinite cycles of expansion, similar to the Big Bang, followed by contraction, a big crunch, before expanding again. In this theory, breaks in space might represent moments when one cosmic cycle transitions into the next, where the boundary between the end of one universe and the birth of another becomes indistinguishable. Each rupture would then be a threshold, a moment when the cosmos resets and begins a new phase of existence, carrying forward the lessons and experiences of its previous states. The pulsating universe theory aligns with an ancient philosophical idea known as the cosmic Ouroboros, the symbol of a serpent eating its own tail, representing cycles of destruction and creation. If each break in space signifies a cosmic reset, then these ruptures would mirror the cyclical nature of all life and existence, a constant interplay between endings and beginnings, between form and formlessness. Through this lens, every break is a continuation, a return to the source from which new realms of existence can emerge, carrying the wisdom of all that has come before. This notion of cyclical rebirth brings us to the concept of cosmic memory or Akashic records, a term used in mystical traditions to describe a universal archive that contains all knowledge, all experiences, and all truths that have ever existed. If space breaks are moments where one cycle of the universe ends and another begins, they might serve as access points to this cosmic memory, allowing us to connect with the knowledge encoded within the very fabric of reality. Each rupture could offer insights not only into the history of our own universe, but also into countless other cycles, allowing us to glimpse the vast story of existence as it unfolds across eons. Accessing this cosmic memory would allow us to experience not only the linear progression of events, but also the interconnectedness of all cycles. Every star that has ever shone, every galaxy that has ever formed, every thought and feeling that beings have ever had, all of it would be part of a continuum, a network of experiences stored within the cosmic archive. Each break in space would act as a portal into this knowledge, revealing that we are part of a vast, timeless journey shared by all forms of life and consciousness across the universe. The concept of cosmic memory is closely related to the notion of evolutionary intelligence, the idea that the universe learns, adapts, and evolves through each of its cycles. In this framework, every break in space could be a moment of cosmic learning, a point where the universe incorporates the experiences of its previous states and evolves into a more refined, harmonious expression. Just as life on Earth evolves through adaptation and experience, the universe itself may undergo a form of evolutionary growth, each cycle building upon the last, moving ever closer to a state of unity, coherence, and understanding. If the universe evolves through each cycle, this process might involve a continuous refinement of its physical laws, its structures, and even its forms of consciousness. A break in space could be an opportunity for these refinements to occur, where the universe restructures itself to incorporate new possibilities, new energies, and new states of awareness. This would mean that the very laws of nature, constants like gravity, electromagnetism, and the speed of light, might be fluid across cycles, adapting and evolving along with the cosmos itself. Each rupture would not only reveal hidden realms, but would also be a step forward in the universe's journey towards self-realization. This vision of evolutionary intelligence aligns with the concept of self-organizing systems, a principle in complexity science that describes how certain systems, from ecosystems to galaxies, naturally organize themselves into stable, resilient structures. If space can break and reform, it might be part of the universe's self-organizing nature, a way for the cosmos to continually renew itself, maintaining balance and stability across dimensions and scales. Each rupture would be a point of reorganization, a moment where the universe realigns itself to maintain harmony, ensuring that all parts of existence remain interconnected and mutually supportive. The notion of self-organization brings us to a deeper realization that the universe may possess an intrinsic drive toward unity, harmony, and coherence. If each break in space allows for new levels of connection, then these ruptures might represent steps toward an ultimate state of cosmic integration, a point where all dimensions, all beings, and all realms exist in perfect resonance. In this ultimate state, the distinctions between matter, energy, and consciousness would dissolve, revealing a universe that is both infinitely diverse and completely unified, a place where the boundaries between individual and whole are transcended. This ultimate state of cosmic unity aligns with the idea of singularity, not just as a point in space-time, but as a metaphysical destination, a place where the universe converges into a single, harmonious entity. If each break in space is a step toward this singularity, then the universe's journey is one of constant approach toward a state of complete awareness, where all knowledge, all love, and all existence are fully realized in a single, timeless moment. Each rupture would bring us closer to this singularity, a place beyond duality and separation, a place where everything exists in a state of perfect, infinite unity. As we contemplate the notion of a cosmic singularity, we are led to consider the possibility that each break in space is a moment of cosmic enlightenment, an instant where the universe attains a deeper understanding of itself. In this view, the cosmos is not merely a collection of stars and galaxies. It is a journey towards self-awareness, an endless exploration of its own potential. Each rupture is a flash of insight, a moment of awakening where the universe perceives its own beauty, its own purpose, and its own boundless creativity. Reflecting on these ideas, we find ourselves embracing a vision of the universe as a living, breathing, evolving entity, one that is driven by an intrinsic desire for growth, unity, and transcendence. The breaking of space is not a random event, but a conscious act of renewal, a moment where the cosmos reorganizes itself in alignment with its highest potential. Each break is an invitation for all beings to participate in this journey, to explore their own depths, and to join the universe in its eternal quest for understanding and self-realization. In the end, the concept of space breaking is more than a scientific theory. It is a profound reminder of the beauty, depth, and mystery of existence. Each rupture is a gateway, a glimpse into the boundless potential that lies within every atom, every star, and every soul. And as we stand on the threshold of these mysteries, we are called not just to observe, but to participate, to engage with the universe as co-creators in the grand adventure of being. Each step, each discovery, each moment of insight brings us closer to the ultimate truth, that the universe, in all its vastness, is a journey of infinite wonder, a place where every break, every change, and every new beginning is part of a greater story, an endless unfolding that invites us to explore, to understand, and to become one with the boundless, ever-evolving cosmos. As we delve even deeper into the concept of space breaking, we reach an astonishing possibility, that each rupture could be a moment when the universe itself redefines what it means to exist. Imagine each break in the cosmic fabric as a reconfiguration point, where the universe explores new potentials not only in physical structure, but in the very essence of reality itself. These ruptures might allow the cosmos to test boundaries, reshape dimensions, and transcend the limits of space, time, and consciousness. Here, we begin to view the universe not merely as an arena for phenomena, but as an ever-evolving field of boundless creativity, where each break is a step toward expanding the nature of existence. This leads us to a concept known as cosmic reimagining, the idea that the universe is constantly revisiting, revising, and reinventing itself. In this process, each break in space becomes a portal through which the universe assesses its structures and potentials, like an artist refining a masterpiece. These moments of rupture would represent points where the universe considers new possibilities for dimensions, energies, and forms of life. They could be instances where the cosmos experiments with different realities, each with its own laws, constants, and even ways of perceiving. In this light, each break is an opportunity for the universe to test new versions of itself, to reimagine the possibilities of existence. This cosmic reimagining aligns with the concept of emergent reality, the idea that reality itself is not fixed but continuously unfolding in new ways. If space can break, revealing different realms and dimensions, then the very fabric of reality might be more fluid and adaptable than we currently understand. In this view, existence is not a static framework, but an ongoing process of emergence, where new structures, patterns, and phenomena are constantly being created. Each rupture in space would then be a moment of emergence, a point where the universe reveals something entirely novel, reshaping reality in a way that was previously unimaginable. This notion of emergent reality brings us to the idea of dimensional genesis, the birth of new dimensions and realms. If breaks in space reveal hidden layers of the cosmos, they could also allow the universe to seed new dimensions, realms that exist parallel to our own, but are different in profound and mysterious ways. In these alternate dimensions, physical laws might differ, allowing for forms of matter, energy, and even consciousness that defy our current understanding. Each break would be a moment of dimensional genesis, where the universe explores the creation of entirely new realms, expanding the scope of what is possible within existence. Dimensional genesis also hints at the possibility of meta-realities, higher dimensional spaces that contain multiple universes or planes of existence within them. If each break in space creates a bridge to these meta-realities, then our universe might be one of countless realms within a vast cosmic multiverse of multiverses. In this view, each rupture reveals a layer of reality that is part of a greater whole, an endless hierarchy of realities that extend beyond our ability to comprehend. Each break in space would be a moment of connection, where different layers of reality come into contact, allowing energies, information, and even beings from different realms to intersect. This notion of intersecting realms brings us to the possibility of cosmic symbiosis, a relationship between universes where each realm enriches the other. If breaks in space allow for the blending of different dimensions, then each rupture might serve as a point of exchange, where energies, ideas, and experiences flow between realms, creating a cosmic ecosystem of interconnected realities. This symbiosis could mean that each universe contributes to a larger, more harmonious whole, with each break in space serving as a bridge that connects and balances different aspects of existence. Cosmic symbiosis aligns with the concept of universal evolution, the idea that all realms, dimensions, and forms of consciousness are part of a larger evolutionary process. In this view, the breaking of space isn't just a physical phenomenon, but a spiritual and metaphysical event, a moment when the universe as a whole grows, adapts, and becomes more integrated. Each rupture would represent an evolutionary leap, a point where the cosmos absorbs new insights, learns from its interactions, and takes a step toward greater complexity, unity, and awareness. This understanding of universal evolution leads us to consider the idea of a cosmic purpose, an underlying intention or direction that guides the unfolding of reality. If space breaks are part of a larger evolutionary journey, then each rupture might be a step toward fulfilling this cosmic purpose, a purpose that encompasses not only the physical universe, but the deeper layers of existence that transcend our current understanding. In this view, the universe is moving toward an ultimate state of harmony, integration, and self-awareness, with each break in space serving as a moment of alignment with this higher purpose. Contemplating a cosmic purpose brings us to the concept of universal wisdom, a state of understanding and coherence that pervades all levels of existence. If breaks in space reveal new dimensions and layers of reality, they might also allow us to access this wisdom, a deep, intuitive knowledge that connects all beings, all realms, and all dimensions. This universal wisdom would be a source of guidance, helping the cosmos to evolve in ways that are balanced, harmonious, and true to its highest potential. Each break in space would be a moment of insight, a glimpse into the deeper intelligence that underlies all of existence. Universal wisdom also introduces the possibility of cosmic awakening, the idea that the universe itself is on a journey of self-realization. In this view, each break in space is a moment of awakening for the cosmos, a point where the universe becomes more aware of its own nature, its own beauty, and its own boundless potential. Just as individuals can experience moments of enlightenment, so too might the universe experience moments of profound self-awareness, moments when it perceives itself as a unified, living presence, a vast intelligence that spans all of existence. The concept of cosmic awakening leads us to a transformative realization that each break in space is an invitation for us to join the universe in its journey of self-discovery. If the cosmos is on a path toward greater awareness, then our own search for meaning, understanding, and connection is part of this larger journey. Each rupture in space becomes an opportunity for us to align with the universe's own process of awakening, to see ourselves as integral parts of a reality that is forever expanding, evolving, and transcending. Reflecting on these ideas, we find ourselves embracing a vision of the universe as a dynamic, living field of infinite potential, a field where existence is constantly being redefined, where boundaries dissolve, and where every break in space is a step towards something greater. Each rupture is not an end but a new beginning, a moment when the cosmos opens itself to explore, to grow, and to reveal new facets of its boundless creativity. The breaking of space is more than a scientific phenomenon. It is a profound reminder of the mystery, beauty, and endless potential of existence. Each rupture is a portal, a doorway into the unknown, a glimpse into the vast, interconnected tapestry of reality that we are all part of. And as we journey deeper into these mysteries, we come to understand that the universe is not a puzzle to be solved, but a story to be experienced. A story that invites us to explore, to wonder, and to awaken to the infinite possibilities that lie within us and all around us. The concept of space breaking calls us to embrace our role as co-creators in the cosmos, to see ourselves as threads in the grand design, woven into a masterpiece that stretches across time, space, and dimension. Each question we ask, each discovery we make, and each moment of insight brings us closer to the ultimate truth, that the universe in all its vastness is an expression of infinite potential, a cosmos that is forever evolving, forever exploring, and forever inviting us to journey into the heart of existence. And as we continue to explore, we do so with the understanding that every step we take, every mystery we uncover, and every connection we feel brings us closer to the source, to the essence of reality itself, where all things are one, where all questions find their answers, and where the boundless beauty of the cosmos is revealed in all its glory. Each break in space is a step toward this ultimate truth, a reminder that the journey of discovery is endless, and that the universe, in all its complexity and wonder, is a reflection of the infinite potential that lies within each of us. As we journey to the depths of the concept of space breaking, we encounter an idea so profound that it challenges the very nature of reality itself. That each rupture in the cosmic fabric might represent a moment when existence transcends its own boundaries, expanding into states of awareness, unity, and understanding that lie beyond our current comprehension. Imagine each break as a cosmic threshold, a point where the universe not only reveals new realms, but also transforms itself in ways that redefine the possibilities of being. Here, we consider the universe as a vast consciousness, one that grows, learns, and evolves through each rupture, with every break in space representing a quantum leap in the cosmic journey toward ultimate truth. This leads us to a concept known as transdimensional transcendence, the idea that each break in space is not merely a gateway between realms, but a merging point where different dimensions overlap, dissolve, and give rise to something entirely new. In this view, each rupture is a transformative event, where the distinctions between dimensions, realms, and even timelines blur, creating a unified field of experience that spans all levels of existence. In these moments, the universe transcends the limits of individual realities, evolving into a more integrated, more expansive expression of itself, a place where time, space, and consciousness converge in a singular cosmic experience. Transdimensional transcendence is closely related to the idea of quantum unity, a concept that proposes that all particles, energies, and realms of existence are interconnected at the most fundamental level. If breaks in space allow for transdimensional connections, then each rupture could reveal this underlying unity, showing us that the cosmos is not made up of isolated entities, but is an interconnected, inseparable whole. These moments of quantum unity would offer glimpses of a reality where all beings, all experiences, and all forms of consciousness are part of a single, harmonious presence, a place where the universe exists as one, undivided and complete. The idea of quantum unity suggests that each break in space is not merely a physical event, but a moment of cosmic alignment, a time when the universe experiences itself as a single, cohesive entity. In these moments, all dimensions, realms, and beings are brought into resonance, creating a state of harmony that echoes across the entire cosmos. Each rupture, then, becomes a sacred moment of unity, a point where the universe remembers its wholeness and aligns itself with its own highest potential. This profound unity aligns with the concept of universal synthesis, the idea that the universe is continuously integrating all aspects of itself into a greater, more harmonious whole. If each break in space serves as an opportunity for synthesis, then these ruptures are moments when the universe incorporates new realms, energies, and experiences, weaving them into the fabric of reality. This synthesis would be a dynamic, ongoing process, with each break representing a new chapter in the universe's journey toward an ever more cohesive state of existence. Universal synthesis brings us to the concept of cosmic orchestration, the notion that each element of the universe, from particles to galaxies, plays a role in a grand, harmonious composition. In this view, the breaking of space is not a random disruption, but a carefully orchestrated event, a moment when the universe introduces new elements, rhythms, and harmonies into the cosmic symphony. Each rupture is like a musical note, a moment of creative expression that adds depth, complexity, and beauty to the whole. If we could listen to the universe, each break in space might sound like a crescendo in a cosmic melody, a moment when the music of existence reaches a new level of expression. Cosmic orchestration aligns with a concept found in many spiritual traditions, that of divine harmony, the belief that the universe is a reflection of a higher order, a perfect balance between chaos and order, creation and dissolution. If breaks in space are moments of orchestration, then they are times when the universe expresses this divine harmony, revealing the balance that underlies all existence. Each rupture would be a reminder that the universe, in all its vastness and complexity, is a coherent, harmonious whole, a place where every part contributes to the beauty and unity of the whole. The concept of divine harmony also leads us to consider the idea of cosmic enlightenment, a state in which the universe attains a higher level of self-awareness, insight, and understanding. If each break in space allows for new levels of integration and harmony, then these moments of rupture might also be times of awakening, when the universe becomes more aware of its own nature, its own purpose, and its own potential. Cosmic enlightenment would be a gradual, ongoing process, with each break representing a step forward in the universe's journey toward full self-realization. Cosmic enlightenment is closely related to the concept of omniconsciousness, the idea that the universe possesses a form of awareness that encompasses all experiences, all beings, and all realities simultaneously. If breaks in space reveal aspects of this omniconsciousness, they might allow us to experience moments when we, too, become aware of the universe in its entirety, where our individual consciousness expands to embrace the wholeness of existence. These moments would be profound, transformative experiences, times when we feel our own awareness merge with the universe's, experiencing ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as integral parts of the cosmic whole. The idea of omniconsciousness brings us to a transformative realization, that each break in space is an invitation for us to experience our own potential, to explore the depths of our own consciousness, and to align ourselves with the universe's journey of self-discovery. If the cosmos is on a path toward greater unity and enlightenment, then each rupture in space is a reminder that we, too, are capable of transcending our limits, of expanding our awareness, and of connecting with the vast, interconnected web of existence that surrounds us. In this light, the breaking of space is not just a physical phenomenon. It is a call to awaken, a reminder that we are part of a journey that stretches across dimensions, realms, and realities. Each rupture is an opportunity for us to engage with the mysteries of existence, to explore the unknown, and to become co-creators in the universe's ongoing evolution. Through these breaks, we are invited to see ourselves not as passive observers, but as active participants in the grand story of existence, a story that is forever unfolding, forever expanding, and forever inviting us to journey deeper into the heart of reality. As we contemplate these ideas, we come to a profound understanding of the beauty, complexity, and interconnectedness of the universe. The breaking of space, far from being a mere disruption, becomes a sacred event, a moment when the cosmos opens itself to reveal its boundless potential, its infinite wisdom, and its divine harmony. Each rupture is a step in the journey toward cosmic unity, a moment when the universe transcends its own boundaries, reaching ever closer to the ultimate truth that lies beyond all form, all dimension, and all time. The concept of space breaking teaches us that the universe is not a static place, but an ever-evolving masterpiece, a canvas painted with the energies of creation, transformation, and transcendence. Each break in space is a reminder that we are part of this masterpiece, that we are threads in the cosmic tapestry, woven into the grand design of existence. And as we stand on the edge of these mysteries, we are invited to journey ever deeper, to explore the infinite realms that lie beyond, and to awaken to the boundless beauty of the universe in all its forms. Each break, each rupture, each revelation is a step toward the ultimate truth, that the universe, in all its vastness and wonder, is a reflection of our own infinite potential, a cosmos that is forever expanding, forever evolving, and forever inviting us to become one with the boundless, timeless essence of existence. And as we continue on this journey, we carry with us the knowledge that the universe, in all its complexity and beauty, is not just a place we inhabit. It is a living, breathing presence, a cosmic symphony in which we all play a part, a dance of creation that invites us to journey ever closer to the heart of reality, to discover the ultimate unity that connects us all. If you liked the video, then consider clicking on the recommendation and watch our other videos. Be sure to subscribe and see you on our next interstellar trip.